We do have a goal, yes. Hello, hi, welcome to the stream. This is a special announcement and special petition directed towards birds in Taiwan, Taiwanese birds, if you will. Well, I mean, not necessarily, yeah, but, well, any birds in Taiwan, specifically pigeons. I know you guys maybe are, I don't know, following a different set of rules, but I would be very, very grateful if you stopped zigzagging on the bike trail because I almost died. And they don't give a fuck. These birds don't give a shit. I am biking and they just don't get out of the way. But yeah, that's that pigeon got abs. I don't know. Maybe they just eat special food and they are just buff and they have no fear. They fear no bikes. I'm just biking. I'm rollerblading, and these pigeons and other birds, because I don't want to limit myself to just accusing Taiwanese pigeons of doing this, but any birds in the park on that bike road just zigzag like there's no worry in the world. Without a worry in the world. They just zigzag on the road. They don't go away. Like, as in, you would expect as you bike, like, you know, as you pass by, or you're getting closer to a bird that is sitting on the road, or like just, you know, walking on the road, for it to fly away, right? Like, usually they are pretty jittery and they just fly away. Not these guys. No, they just zigzag, you know, like there's no tomorrow. Or rather like they have no other like worry in the world. They just chill. You know, they're just chilling and they're just zigzagging on the road, and then they don't get away. So I don't know which side they're gonna, like, which direction they're gonna go into. So I try to like kind of ride around them, and it doesn't work. Like, I almost ran over a pigeon. Like, come on now. And I didn't mean to. And I would be a criminal. I would be a fucking felon because I would murder a pigeon without, you know, while trying not to. This is insane. That's insane. It is a buff bird. Listen, Taiwan, I love you, and I love the birds. I love animals here. I love the park. I want to go to the park. I want to enjoy the park. But at the same time, I don't want to leave the park and leave a crime scene and be accused of leaving a crime scene because, you know, I don't mean to, you know, I don't mean to kill anyone, but yeah, I might. I just might. Well, a bird. Fabian, power of the pigeon coop. It's a coop. I think this is a conspiracy. I think the birds and the bats and the bugs are just out to get me whenever I show up in the park. Also, Melissa, thank you so much for this. But to be honest, I can't wait to see what reaction on true crimes you will pick next. Well, you guys are gonna pick it. So if we reach 20 super chats in this stream, the chat chooses the theme for the next reaction content, right? Like reaction video. It might be on Friday. Actually, it might actually be on Friday. It was supposed to be like a creepy internet mystery, but depending on where I'm at with the notes, I might actually postpone that one to next week and instead do a reaction content with you guys, picking the topic of the videos. And it can be anything, honestly, anything. Also, Jose, thank you so much for the super flex those pegs. Cool. Just cool. I'm gonna, my throat is gonna die. Whoa, you guys are fast. Your guys are quick. Joshua, thank you so much. You should have a knife by the bird. Self-defense. I mean, look at them. Look at them. I'm afraid for my life, not because they are zigzagging on the road, just because they are buff. I don't know what they're eating, but they have muscle, and I'm like, they're gonna this pigeon is gonna beat me up if I if I don't zigzag around it. But then the bird is also zigzagging, so I'm just like, oh, goddamn. There's no way out of this situation. So yeah. Hello, thank you so much for tuning into the stream. You guys may or may not have seen, if you paid attention at the, like on watching the starting screen, you might have noticed a little image that showed up there, and it's the debut image. Because my 3D debut is coming up this month, and I hope this is it. This is the image. You may or may not have noticed it. I mean, it would be hard to not notice, to miss. But yeah, the 3D debut is coming this month. I mean, hopefully. Let's hope that happens. I am battling the setup. I want to throw my computer out the window sometimes, but I'm battling the setup to make this debut happen, and yeah, hopefully it's gonna happen on the 28th of June, 28th or 29th. It's it might swap, it might switch, but for now it's the 28th, and I will have an early debut, so a pre-debut, sort of. Yeah, I guess. So like a special VIP pre-debut for my Patreon members over on Patreon. Yeah, you guys, this is going to be a week earlier. So I would say the weekend of 21st, 22nd of June. We're just going to have like a tentative pre-debut. Just expect it to be like super scuffed because, yeah, like I'm probably still going to have like not set up, just some setups that are not set up. Wait, does that make sense? It doesn't. I'm gonna have some things that are not completely finished or set up, or there might be like a lot of scuff, but there will be an early debut for Patreon. So yeah, I'm gonna be announcing it soon. Anyway, please call it the scuff debut. I'm gonna, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna call it the scuff debut. So the scuff debut on the weekend of 21st, 22nd of June, which is pretty neat because my birthday is on the 19th. Hey, I'm getting older. Why? But yeah, like I have my, obviously my birthday is on the 19th, but I'm going to be celebrating with you guys on the 28th and with everyone on Patreon on 21st, so a little earlier. And then there's my name day. Yes, this is a thing in Poland. Don't question me. We are closer to Game of Thrones than we realize. But yes, we have name day. So my name day is actually on like after my birthday. So yeah. It's a thing. It's a thing in Poland. Grandma Corrupt Doctor, thank you for this. Thank you for the emojis to remind me of the fleetingness of life. Thanks, and fleetingness of youth. My youth is just like, just slipping through my fingers. Oh no. I was born in October. Hey, in October, baby. Prematurely. Okay, so October preemie baby. But hey, you're here, so good for you. Hey, happy birthday. Almost. I mean, soon, October. No, mine is in June. I was not a preemie baby. As a matter of fact, I was born, I think 2 weeks after the term, so I was just like, my mom said that she had enough. My mom told me that when she was pregnant and like her due date passed, and it was like 1 week after due date, 2 weeks after due date, and I had like no intention of getting out. I was just like, you know what, I'm comfortable here. I'm gonna stay. I think I can stay here, and we can make this work. We can just keep going. And my mom was just very, very tired. She was like, nope, this baby is coming out this week, today. Like, I'm done. Mine in November. Hey, why lame? Why is it lame? It's not lame. November is great. It's like cozy and like autumn cozy, Thanksgiving, pumpkin spice lattes. I know that not all of us like pumpkin spice lattes. I actually don't particularly enjoy them that much. Matcha latte forever. But yeah, November is great. And it's like right before Christmas, but then there's like the cozy atmosphere of Thanksgiving. It's great. I don't know. I don't know about you. I like November. I think I had to be cut out. Oh my God. Whoa. I mean, yeah, like, you know, there's different situations, obviously, during like labor and delivery, and yeah, like different things happen, and different things are right, like different procedures are required, may or may not be required, right? And it's normal, right? Like C-sections. They call me a sweet summer's child, probably because I was born in the summer. I'm not a child though, don't worry. Okay, that's good, Fabian. Good to know. Good to know, because this stream is not for children. It's not for kids. So if you are a minor, please do not interact. I apologize, but unfortunately, I do not interact with minors on the internet. I was supposed to be born in November. Oh yeah, so you were okay. So you were born in October, so a little bit before the term. Yeah, no, I was milking this the you know, the pregnancy, the pre-birth world in my mom's body or tummy. Yeah, I was just like, nope, I'm comfortable, I'm okay. They were waiting for me. They're like, okay, baby, it's time for you to come out. And I'm like, you know what? I don't like what I'm hearing from out there. So I'll stay. I think I'm gonna stay. They're like, no. I'm like, what? No. I want to stay. Yeah, this was a mistake. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Hello, welcome. A very long intro, but welcome. If you're new here, hi, I'm Fearsona. You can call me Sona, and I'm your friendly neighborhood true crime VTuber. Well, you can call me Fear, you can call me Sona or Grim, and I'm your friendly neighborhood true crime VTuber, here to give you full body chills. Are you guys awake? Are you guys awake, or are you guys awake or unconscious? Well, today we're watching some woke people, woke entitled people, because not all woke people are entitled. Not all entitled people are woke. That is a fact. But yes, we're watching some entitled woke people realizing that they have been arrested, and boy, it's gonna hit hard. Reality is gonna hit hard. And listen, not all woke people get arrested. That's fine. Being woke is not a crime. Crime is a crime. And these people did commit crimes, hence they were arrested. That's why we're here, and that's why this became a reaction content. Mostly awake. Are you awake, Fear? Am I awake? Yeah. No, not quite. Not today. No, like literally awake. Yes, technically I'm awake. Am I like I'm kind of half awake. Mostly awake, yeah. But do I commit crimes? No. I mean, I don't think so. I hope not. I hope I never will. I hope I will, you know, keep abiding by the law. And you guys too. Woke up to commit crimes. Hey, time to crime. No, again, like I'm just gonna state this right now. Being woke is not a bad thing. Crime is a bad thing. Committing crimes is a bad thing. So if you're knowingly committing very bad crimes, and you think that you can get away with it because somehow being woke protects you, or, you know, entitles you to not get arrested, boy, are you wrong. No, these people are wrong, unfortunately. And I'm not saying that, again, I'm not saying that all woke people are like that. It's okay to be woke, and I would say 99% of woke people would not commit crimes, but unfortunately, these people in today's video, are very, very special type of people that, you know, yeah, they think they can't get arrested, or they think the police can't arrest them because X, Y, Z, and yeah, I don't know, A, B, C, D, E, X, Y, Z. I don't think woke is a get out of jail free card. No, it shouldn't be, especially if you definitely did commit a crime. If someone definitely did commit a crime, and then they pull out whatever card thinking that, hey, this is gonna, because I'm something, or because I think something, or because XYZ, I don't know, I'm not gonna get arrested, or I don't have to take responsibility for my actions, then yeah, they're mistaken, because you have to, especially if you're an adult, you have to take responsibility for your actions. But I'm a sovereign citizen. Oh yeah, so so it's just like, yeah, I do have this country's passport, but actually I just decided that I'm gonna establish my own. I am a citizen of my own little country in my head, so I'm not subjected to this country's laws, and I can't be arrested. No, I mean, maybe it's not gonna get that crazy. Hopefully. Oh my god, I hope not. Even though there is a case, which is a fun fact, but apparently, isn't it in Germany? I think in Germany there's a guy who decided that he's gonna establish his own kingdom, and he's just trying to just get it legalized. So like, oh, he has like a kingdom, quote unquote. I can't do quote. I'm waiting until the day when I can do quotation, like quote marks, like quote. Yeah, what is it? Quote marks, I guess, with my hands, because currently I can't lift my hands, but I will be able to. It's gonna be interesting. You guys are gonna see a whole new Sona, a whole new fear, because I do a lot of things with my hands during the stream, but you can't see it because this is a live 2D model and it's not, right? Like it's not a 3D model, so it doesn't react. One day Sona can move her limbs. One day I can move my limbs. Oh, what a glorious day it's gonna be. But yeah, so today we're watching some very entitled people. Like you can even take the woke out of this equation. It's just very entitled people getting arrested or committing crimes and getting arrested, and then just refusing to be arrested because they're like, nope, there's no way, because I am immune to prison, I'm immune to jail. Sona has legs. I do have legs. I do have legs. This model has legs, but you guys, wait, can I show you guys my legs? Actually, you know what? Let's make it a special episode, a special treat. Okay, this is gonna be like super weird, but I will see. I do have arms, and I do have, hands, and they kind of move a little bit. And then I do have leggies. Let me just do leggies. Oh, look at that. Look at that. These are my knees. I do have knees. Crime and legs. And then here are I'm gonna be floating above my microphone a little bit because let's say I'm doing pull-ups. See? I can do pull-ups. My only in life 2D. Only in 2D. In 3D or in real life I can't do pull-ups because hey, and I can kind of wiggle my leggies. Those heels are saying queen. Ah, nice. Tickle the feet. The heck? Yeah, you guys don't really see my feet that much, huh? But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's legs for days, of course. But yeah, we're back. Wait, let me. Oh, I'm kind of. Ah! No. I think this is. Is this it? No, I'm a little too high. High as a kite. No, wait, that's illegal here. But yeah, so wait, let me. Joshua, your dip is fire, Sona. Hey. Oh, welcome back, Grim. Got distracted for a second. Hey, welcome back. Yeah, like I did some pull-ups. My twig arms are now still twigs, but at least not broken. But yeah, okay, so do I have anything else to announce? I don't really have anything else to announce, I think. Melissa, thank you so much. Trust me, the shoes are so cute and beautiful. Thank you. Oh my god, thank you. I really like my shoes. I really do like my shoes. They have like little ribbons. Oh, I mean big ribbons behind them. I'm gonna change wardrobe for my new design. You guys over on Patreon have seen the new design, so you know what's coming. More or less. Well, you've seen the 2D, right? Like you've seen the reference sheet. So that's what I showed on I revealed this on my Patreon. But yeah, you guys are gonna see the new model. It's beautiful. It really came out incredible, and I'm super excited to use it. I think it's gonna be, you know, like I think I mean it's gonna take some getting used to, for sure, because I'm still like, you know, I'm having this, I don't know, the closer I get to the debut, I did mention that the closer I get to the debut, I do kind of feel like, oh, maybe this is a mistake, maybe you guys are not gonna like the new design, maybe you're not gonna like the new model, and maybe this one was better to be turned into 3D, and maybe I shouldn't have changed the design. I don't know. Panic is that my brain is like 3 a.m. Now's a good time. Now's a good time to panic. Just like now's good. and then I panic, and then I can't sleep. Okay. I think that's it. Let's get right into it. Let's watch some entitled people getting arrested, because why not? Okay. You guys ready? Let's do this.
From a protester who didn't even understand what she was doing.
No! I refuse for you to pick me up.
Relax, ma'am. Relax,
No,
ma'am.
I'm not arrested.
Relax.
I'm not doing anything. Stop this! Stop this!
Oh, I kind of feel bad for her. Wait. Why am I?
Where's my transport?
Wait, why is my shoes like that? Wait, why is my thingy like that? I forgot to change it. Of course there would be scuff. Why do I do this to myself all the time? Wait, okay. We're gonna get this sorted out. Sorry. My apologies. We're gonna get this sorted out, and oh, here we go. Of course there would be scuff. Always and forever. Scuff in the wind. Scuff in the wind. Okay. That is not to say I don't feel bad for some of them, because I feel like there is sometimes a blurred line between like, okay, lawful arrest and just kind of sketchy unlawful one. Not every arrest is lawful. That's true. That is true, and I'm gonna acknowledge that. So I don't know how, like in this situation, it seems like she's protesting. I'm not sure if seems to be Tulsa. I don't know what the laws are in Tulsa. Like, do you have to have like special permit to protest? Like, does there have to be a notification to the local government that there's gonna be a protest, organized protest, or I don't know, like there's, you know, there are different weird laws that you have to kind of abide by even when you're organizing a protest. At least from what I know, like in Poland, I think there is like, oh, if there's gonna be a formal protest, it has to be kind of announced to the government, which is kind of weird, but you know, it's kind of interesting how, you know, it has to be like, oh, the government needs to be notified. I think mostly for safety reasons, so that they can, they can kind of like put up barriers and just kind of like ensure that the traffic is safe and people around are safe, right? Well, I mean, I'm not an expert. I don't know exactly what the laws are in Tulsa. So let's find out what happened.
To an intoxicated woman who played the race card upon being caught erratically driving.
So you're going 50? So you're 20 over. So
we have DUI.
Fast, okay.
You're grabbing me for no reason.
She's not.
Don't turn
What?
the car on. Get out.
Read my rights.
Get out of the car.
Read my
Oi.
Get
rights.
out of the car.
Black women have the minimal things of rights for everybody.
What?
And y'all, I'm being nice to everybody. I'm being cool with
But you're
everybody.
also drunk and driving. You're also drunk and driving. What is going on? Huh? Okay, that's ridiculous.
Entitled woke people realize they've been arrested. Starting with the case of a delusional girlfriend who was convinced her arrest was racially...
I mean, I would hope, like generally speaking, when I was watching these compilations, I would say like 99% of them, it was very clear that the person was like under the influence and driving, or something was very clearly like they were not, you know, they did break the law. Like at least there weren't any, most of them were not unclear. I think there was like one or two that I was just like, I don't know, because the person, you know, it doesn't seem like they committed a crime, and the police officers are reacting in a very like drastic way and a little bit too aggressive. So yeah, like I did give some of the clips the benefit of the doubt. We'll see. you know, generally speaking, I would say a lot of them do reflect the crime pretty well. So I don't, you know, have like, it's not that blurry, but we'll see about today's video. So yeah, let's watch it and let's see.
Motivated.
She's right here. Get up. Get over here.
Hey, how about this? Can y'all me like everybody else? White people love being treated nicely. Really treat black people like this, and you have Mexican. Hola, papi.
Oh,
That's what white people do to black people. You said it. You're racist. I get it. I get it, mama.
On the 19th of January 2024, police officers were called to a residence for the second time in one night because of a confrontation between a woman and her boyfriend's mother. Upon arrival, the cops realized that the suspect was missing.
What's going on now?
She came up there after you guys left. But the door stuff in the room, and I ignored her. She snatched one of my phones. Just started kicking me in my face. Look at my eye.
oh my God.
She was somewhere back there. And I didn't do nothing to this girl.
She's over here somewhere.
Man, and she
She's right
ran
here.
away
Get
in
up.
the
Get
winter.
over here.
Ooh. Oh, she's just lying down in the bushes. Oh no. Okay.
No.
What?
You're an adult who chose to put yourself in this situation. Get yourself up. Step out here.
I put myself in touch when somebody put their hands on me.
Okay.
An older woman, and then y'all gonna come straight for the youngest who black doing.
Well, it's strange that you're the one hiding.
It's because I already know what the it is.
All right, just keep your light on, Shannon. I'll just go cuff her and drag her out. That's fine.
No, I'm
Then get up. Let's go.
Then can I come to you?
Yeah,
Why
I've
are
been
you
waiting.
stuck?
No, you haven't.
Yeah, it's you know, yeah, like there are situations where an innocent person panicked and, you know, like in a stressful situation they just panicked and they ran away, or they're, you know, like there's, yeah, I acknowledge, but this is, I would say on average, yeah, if you run after beating up a grandma, I would say you're a little guilty. I would risk saying that you're guilty. I mean, yes, she did claim that the grandma put her hands on her. Well, the other woman put her hands on her, which, yeah, I don't have the whole story. Fair enough. We weren't there. That part wasn't filmed. But let's see what happens. Brad King, hello. And Kyle, hi.
My fault. Hold on. I'm getting there. Hold on, I'm getting there.
We don't do this on your time. We do
Oh,
it
and
on
she's okay. She is drunk.
Unfortunately for her, they were unwilling to tolerate her disrespectful behavior any
She
longer.
is drunk though.
It's strange that you keep saying people keep hitting you and you have absolutely no injury.
Hang on, he's double locked.
Look at me.
No, I already looked at you before and you're fine.
Yeah, she's also intoxicated, so
I told y'all beforehand.
You're breathing your alcohol breath already.
yeah,
Let's go.
I would risk saying that on top of everything, if she's intoxicated, there is a higher chance that she is in fact guilty, and she did get agitated and ran away because she's guilty.
That's fine.
No, just the probability is higher, you know.
Be careful. You want to go before me a little bit?
Nope.
You know, there still has to be a due process, but the probability is there. She's a little, oh, she's very wasted. Oh my God.
By this point, she did all that she could to make it seem like she was the victim.
Oh.
She continuously defended herself to no avail.
Excuse me, ma'am.
What?
So why are we, wait a minute. So when I asked y'all, I'm sorry, you know, you can grab me, you can hold me how much you want to. You want me to get closer up to you?
I don't know if she's gonna run away or something.
When I asked y'all, you said, is there anybody else will conflict me or hurt me? I said, yes, the mother of the man.
Who lives in your house who hadn't done anything.
Yes, she has. Now that my lip is busted, my face is hit up, when it wasn't hit up before y'all left, right?
I don't know
you
what to
don't
tell you.
care. You
Her
don't
face
care.
is busted up too.
Right, because I have to defend myself.
Well, it's amazing that you're continuously defending yourself.
It's okay. Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
continuously.
This is
So
what I've been going-
wait, continuously. So that's not the first time. It's not
with
looking
this
good.
family for years.
Well, like I told him, you should have left him 5 years ago when you lived on lookout.
7 years we've been together.
Well, there's
And
a
then y'all
series
saying,
of unfortunate
leave-
decisions.
Oh, y'all saying, yeah, just leave, just leave. We have 3 kids.
You have 1 kid together.
We have 3. If he sat there and raised them,
Wait, so you don't know how many kids? Wait, okay, if he sat there and raised some kids and adopted, we have 3. I guess like he has like 2 more kids, like they have 1 kid together. Wait, does she know? Wait, I'm confused. Okay.
No, you have 1.
3.
Well, there's a thing called custody
that's
and
why-
family court.
And that's why I said
Okay.
he has custody.
Well, there's family court and there's
Right.
visitation.
But now, and with the inflation and everything going on, a 2-parent home. She is asking to live with us because she is homeless.
I don't know what to tell you.
So now, I know you don't because you don't care.
It's not that I don't care.
No,
it's
ma'am,
just that
no,
I'm
that's
exhausted
all-
with this situation right now that I've been back to this house 4 times.
All Americans.
Oh, whoa.
Oh yeah, this.
Oh God, we jumping to the race card. Okay then. Well, okay. Setting that aside, the police officer says that she was there 4 times. Yes, she mentioned that she's been there 4 times. Also, mind you, like, did she just say that her boyfriend or I don't know partner's mom is homeless, or she was going to be homeless? And she's bothered by the fact that she, lives with them. Like, I mean, yeah, obviously, like, oh, you might not want to live with someone you don't have a good relationship with. It's not the best, but, I don't know. Like, it kind of feels a little heartless to, let your partner's mom go homeless if you can let her stay for a while. Not forever. You don't have to, you don't have to accept it forever, but like, oh, help her get back on her feet and get her accommodated somewhere too. Like, that's, yeah, it's a little bit heartless. Or I don't know, but again, I don't know what the situation is. Maybe the grandma is like, maybe the mom is like a horrible person and she's a monster. Yeah, then I would understand why you would say no to her living with you, but it doesn't seem so. I don't know.
This is a race thing. I get it.
They all feel like the same thing, but yet when a black person is going through something, they asking for help.
I think
So I
everyone
called
in this
you.
situation is black, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every single person.
Thank you for telling me you're racist too.
Yeah,
And
that-
your name is
What?
Officer Deirdre. But you're saying that I'm doing
I'm
this
just trying to
because I'm
make sure.
white. And I'm telling you that every single person that I'm dealing with is black.
Oh, she
Get
fell.
up.
Instead of dealing with the problem, she begun to make this a race situation. Like most bullies, it didn't take long for her to complicate an
Yeah,
otherwise
wasn't the other lady also like the boyfriend's mom? Like, wasn't she also black? Like, I'm confused. Yeah, like everyone is like, it's just like she's saying something like, oh, if I ran away, like, oh, you're gonna accuse me, and she's like, yeah, but the victim, what? No.
calm situation.
Yeah, and she fell to the floor. Yeah, she just
That's
like,
fine. I'll
oh,
drag her. It's
yeah,
fine.
nope, we're not going. We are doing snow angels. Yeah, the relationship is not like, yeah. I get that there are complicated situations sometimes. I mean, yeah, like in abusive relationships, like, yeah, you can feel threatened and you can feel like your life is in danger if you try to leave.
Rotate this way.
There's different scenarios, I acknowledge. But yeah, I would say if that's not what's going on and it's just like a non-compatible relationship, then leave. I would say leave.
Yep, push yourself in. Very good.
Yeah, she probably doesn't like the boyfriend's mother. It's mutual.
If you kick me, you're getting assault on a peace officer.
Oh, she's gonna kick.
I'm not showing no assault.
God, bend your legs. Oh my God. Dude, she's just like refusing to. She made them.
She tried.
She made them stuff her into the car like a sack of potatoes. Oh my god. Can you not? Just like she was walking, she ran away just fine, by the way. Like let's take that into consideration. Out of the house, like, after the fight, she ran away just fine. Now she's doing snow angels. Yeah, like a rag doll. It just what?
To act tough, but it didn't work. She wound up at the back of a cop car with no plans of being cooperative.
Oh, and she spits. Yeah, that's... Dude. Oh, she's trying... What? Oh, she took off the cuffs! And she put them away.
You out of breath?
Okay, that's like...
That was funny.
Dude, don't be like that.
They blaming me for my kids in the house, y'all.
What?
Grandmother's there. It's fine.
No, that's not their grandmother. Remember, like you said, I'm black. It's only one.
What?
It's only one grandkid. See, y'all leaving a woman that sit there and assaulted me to leave her with my children. So maybe, whoa, what happens if my children get assaulted? What y'all gonna do, arrest my children?
Eh?
You the
She just stole the cuffs. Oh no. She stole
y'all
the
white
hand.
cops just do it.
Why are you so racist?
I'm not racist. That's
Well,
how y'all
yeah,
treat
you
us.
are.
You treat me the same way every
You're the
trip.
one jumping
Every
too.
time I go with this man, and then with this happened, now his mama does this, y'all sit there and tell me. Yes, y'all do. How she just said to me. I was nothing but kind. Nothing but kind. I told
Okay, I think I'm missing something here. Nothing but kind. And you kindly kicked her in the face. Physically, assaulting this other woman. Like, I assume who is older than you, maybe elderly. And you ran away. Okay, then you both got into a fight. But I wouldn't say you were kind. Yeah, you don't like each other. It got physical. You ran away. Maybe you're panicked. I'm not saying like, oh, but the other lady wasn't guilty. Maybe both of you were for a physical altercation in front of kids. Don't do that. I think both of you are guilty then. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know the whole story. But, in front of the kids, if you do that, yeah, it's not great. And that's why she was kindly potato sacked. No, for real. And then she ran away. So let's say both of you are guilty. Yeah, just, okay, well, yeah, it's not great that you were the first one to be accused and arrested. I would say there is a due process, so you can explain everything in court. Obviously you can press charges against the other lady too. She's pressing charges against you. You can press charges against her. You can explain everything in court. And if you have, there's proof. Yeah, if you have like busted lip, then I'm sure that this is gonna be documented, or you can ask for this to be documented, and you can submit your own evidence and your counter charges and explain it all. Like, but don't say that you were kind, because and then proceed to like spit on that. This is spit, by the way. So spit on the in the police car, resist arrest, and steal handcuffs. Lord Almighty.
I told them. If they leave her here and did not remove...
No, yeah, like, also, yeah, Demon Taker, I completely agree. If only she was busy being drunk, she does sound drunk. I think she is drunk, which doesn't help her case, because it doesn't really, show her in the best light. It's just more likely that because she was drunk, she was more agitated, because there are, different types of people who get drunk in different ways. Right? There are people who get drunk and they're like super happy. And there are people, unfortunately, who get drunk and they get aggressive and combative and just whatever else, which I know from experience, because I did have a family member who was like that. So yeah, I would say high probability that maybe this lady, because the other lady didn't seem drunk, so it's high probability that this lady just things got out of hand and she got drunk, and she maybe, yeah, like there was some exaggeration there. Her pajamas look like the bananas in pajamas. What? Pajamas. I don't even know, but her pajamas is fun. I like her PJs. They're fun. All right.
Her out of my home. There was gonna be a conflict. If her son just put his hands on me, her son.
I'm mostly like a
shot
sleepy
at me.
drunk.
Why?
I was,
The
yeah,
woman
like I
seemed
used to
think
be a
she was
sleepy
too
drunk.
good to be arrested
Okay.
after breaking the law, but she would be wrong.
Hey,
And fun
face
drunk.
that wall. Go that door, please.
Wait. I didn't hear you. My fault.
Please face that door. Put your hands behind your back.
I don't know how you supposed to face
Yo,
your
she
hands
stole the cups.
behind your back
Listen to me.
in the car.
Put your leg down, and I'll walk you through this, and it'll go real smooth, okay?
And then,
Dude, she
It'll
drunk.
go.
what, y'all harm another black person?
Oh, no, that's not the
Or
case.
what? Hey,
Listen.
Yeah, she's
how
not.
about this? Can y'all me like everybody else? Like, I really don't care about my no more after y'all just did everything to me after I sat there and
Face
asked
the other
y'all
way.
for help.
Face the other way, your wrist is gonna get broken.
Yeah, he's like,
Then an officer would break
Where?
my dang on wrist.
come on, they're not even like, they're asking her. But yeah, like she is drunk, so she's not gonna cooperate.
Pull her thumb off it. Yep.
And you got a potato sack.
No, it's fine.
Sunshine, hello, welcome to the stream. And Angel, hi. And Andres,
You
hi.
got the legs, sir. You got them. And maybe you got the arm.
Man, like, I mean, yeah, like,
Okay, that's not how you gonna get a hand behind your back.
Stop.
Then I would
Then
give
you're
you
gonna-
your hand.
then
That's
give us
not
your
how
hand.
you gonna give it.
Lean forward and give us your hand.
Okay,
oh
well,
my
let me
god.
lean forward.
See, but they
You have
asked
this
you, they
arm.
asked
It's
her.
down.
It's fine.
Right,
Lean
so
forward.
I would
Put your
have
hand
to
behind
lean
your back
forward.
now.
Lean forward.
There it is.
Put it behind your back.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh god.
Unclasp your hands.
You was out there
Open
and
your
said how
palms
black
now.
people. My palms are open.
What? It does not. What?
You can't
No.
even see my palms. You sat there and said, "Oh, we don't care if I sat
Dude,
there."
she's
and
gonna
said,
take off her
"A
cuffs
woman
again."
Is going to assault me in my home after her son, and you said, "I can't care." And what happened? A
Never
woman
once did I say
assaulted me.
that.
Yes, you did.
Nope.
And then the woman assaulted me, and
Sure,
then
I'm
you
glad that
arrested me.
everything that we said is all on camera in our
It's-
entire
it's
interaction,
okay.
and
I
show that
hope
everything
so.
you just said is not true.
I know.
You
It's
good,
okay.
Cody?
Nothing
Yeah,
is not
they-
true because I told you. You said, "Is anyone in this house?" I said, "His mother."
You good?
You said, "Oh, well, I can't remove
Move
his
your feet.
mother."
Put your legs
feet
back
down.
in the seatbelt.
Put
Yep.
your feet down.
When she realized she was going to jail, she only made the
Okay.
situation worse.
Bend your leg back towards you.
Stop.
Okay. Hold
Oh
on.
my
Listen,
god.
It's a
Listen
medical reason why my leg won't bend.
Put your
Oh,
knees up.
I'm sure. I mean, maybe. I would say the medical reason is high levels of alcohol. Why? Why are people like this? Why? Again, your leg was completely fine when you were fleeing the scene. Completely fine. And it was also fine when you were crouching down in the shed. I saw both legs bending and bending at a very, sharp angle. So I would say, yeah, I'm calling bullshit on this one.
Y'all treat black people all types of crazy. I wonder how white people get done. Y'all get done
The
great,
same
don't
way when they
y'all?
act like this.
No, they don't. White people get done great.
Oh, God.
Yeah, white people be this.
Oh, my God. Expert doubt. I don't know what's happening.
White people love being treated nicely.
I think
Yeah,
everyone
that's
wants to be
funny.
treated nicely.
That is funny.
But
Let's see, how
also,
can I do this?
I would say... Oh. Oh! Okay, that's incredible. That is incredible.
You really treat black people like this, and you have Mexican. Hola, papi.
Oh,
Ooh.
I
can
would
get
say
out
that's a
of it
little-
again if you want me to. Go ahead, and I'll charge you with a spade. Hello? That's what white people do to black people. You said it. You're racist. I get it. I get it, mama. What you said what your name was again? I'm sorry. I can call you by your government. All right then, mamacita.
Okay, that's a little. What? How's that? Oi!
In front of me. So my other baby daddy punching me, and then his mama punching on me too. And guess what? The police arrest the fucking victim as always. Y'all got this job on pat. That's why nobody.
Okay, well,
like you.
everything's gonna be explained.
The I tell my mother uncles. Wait, Marlon Shackelford gonna hear, Sheriff Plummer gonna hear. You know what?
No! Oh god, you're not
the officers
doing.
were finally fed up with her
this. Oh
behavior
my
and
God.
restrained her for good.
Jesus. Why? Why did you do this? Why? You just could have sat down and just stayed there and just, you know, not done this.
Hey, so when they shot my baby daddy down like this, did y'all do this to him like that?
Alright, good.
Yeah, no, or it's just cause she's black.
Pull this under the door. Right hand to Shannon.
Oh, they have like,
Hurry
oh,
up, y'all, hurry up.
nifty.
You got it.
That's not.
Y'all
Oh,
so
she's
funny. Hey, little
drunk out of her
in the
mind.
front. Since you don't want to give me your name, I guess that's the appropriate one
Or,
for you.
I don't
Y'all
know,
go
under the
down,
influence of
let's
something.
Go down with a bang. Make y'all do y'all job. And
There's
you know
no
what's
way a
crazy?
sober person would
When they
behave
told me
this
they
way.
was gonna kill me with that AK upstairs in my closet, now y'all left my kids in the house with an AK in the closet for the that hit me to kids. Isn't that fucking crazy? Oh, so if my kids, what if the right here gonna die or get in trouble, or you, bruh? Oh shit, how fucking funny. I got liquor on your breath. I'm 27. If I want to,
She's 27? I'm sorry, oh my god, my brain glitched. Yeah, she does not look 27. I thought she was like in her 40s. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought she was older. Well, given that it's a potato camera, so maybe I'm just not seeing, like, it's, you know, it's pretty grainy, but, well, I mean, it's not super grainy, but, yeah, like, it's not the best quality footage, but 27? Yeah, well, I mean, that's not, it wouldn't have been better if she was, I don't know, 40, because I would be like, dude, you're 40, why are you behaving like this? 27, but 27 is not a baby, so it's just like, why are you behaving like this? Why?
So weed, whatever, I can have it. Act like y'all just beneath people. Oh,
Why would she even
have?
why would she even have an AK-47? I don't know.
I don't know how to have.
With kids in the house?
I know that's what y'all do. Y'all give charges to people so they can sit for a while because they gave y'all a hard time. That's what y'all do. I get it.
And she doesn't seem like the most responsible person, so I don't know. I don't know about that gun if you're like this.
In the end, the woman was charged with assault, resisting arrest, obstruction, and escape after she removed her handcuffs. Moving on to a condensation.
Yeah. See, we don't have the full story. I actually would like to know what happened, what transpired in the inside of that house before she ran away. But I would say, yeah, I would risk saying that, hey, she wasn't really sober, and there is a high chance that she was, and she's, you know, from her behavior with the police officers, like, also, yeah, you kind of seem like pretty agitated. So I don't know. Well, I hope it, you know what, for the sake of the kids, I hope it just resolved well for the kids. But damn. Wow. Yay. No. All right, let's go.
Woman who gave all excuses just to get away.
I would
from
like
a
to have this full
DUI
story, you know.
charge.
Is Perry?
Uh-oh.
I'm non-binary, so. But I just want you to know that I also have very bad social anxiety.
You and me both.
You're being a white man and don't. I followed all of your. Like, as an indigenous person, like.
Dude, they're not even doing. Yeah, you're.
On the 18th of June
Oh, God.
2023, a police officer pulled over a driver
Hey, one day
for
before my
driving on the
birthday.
wrong side of the road.
Uh-oh.
When the officer spoke to the driver, she was clearly intoxicated.
Aye.
This was just
Oi.
the start of a chaotic
Oi,
situation.
oi.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Why are you driving in the wrong way of traffic?
No, I just got changed around. I just moved here like 2 months ago. and
Okay.
I just got changed around.
Okay. Do you understand what's
What does it mean? Just got changed around. Am I not getting something? But she is, driving while intoxicated, and she was driving, from what I understand, she was driving against the traffic. Like the wrong side of the traffic. Oh my God. Yeah, that's dangerous. And she will, you're not supposed to do that. Trying to make up a plausible story and failing. Yeah, like I just got changed around. Like, what does that mean? Like, changed diapers, changed, like, are you a changeling? Like, switched at birth? Like, what's going on? As in, like, change, like the fairies and forest thing. Well, I don't know. Changed identity. This can mean anything. Honestly, I just got changed around. It can be anything.
What's going on though?
Yeah.
Skinwalker, yeah, Skinwalker.
Traffic.
Maybe.
I know, and I just decided that it was better just to turn around really fucking
What?
Okay.
But I'm sorry.
Do you live here, or are
But
you
I'm
just trying to?
but I'm sorry. But it's okay. It's all okay. It's all good because she's sorry. I mean, yeah, it's starting okay, but like she's not, being aggressive at least. But yeah, I don't think sorry will cut it if you do something like that while intoxicated and you hit someone else, someone who is going with the traffic, and yeah, you might harm people or you might kill people.
Moved here.
No, but do you live here in like this apartment complex?
Oh no.
Okay.
I didn't, but
So you were just like, hey, I'm gonna turn around by coming in here.
I'm sorry.
Okay. This is your car?
Yes.
I'll look at your insurance
Well,
too.
not my car, but it's my mom's. Because my car got kind of up.
Oh, I wonder why. Oh.
I'm so sorry.
My car got fucked up, kind of fucked up.
What happened to
I
your
wonder
car?
why.
It's with my dad, like,
No, but you said it got messed up.
yeah, like, it has a bad oil change and stuff, so.
Okay. Is it
Okay.
insured?
Yes.
Okay. Can I just have you step out? We'll go look it up on my computer, and I'll get you out of here.
Yeah, get out of
driver
the car.
decided to make things even more complicated by coming up with numerous excuses to avoid being arrested, gender included.
I just have, like, really bad social anxiety and stuff.
I get you.
You're not special.
So,
No.
just a heads up, I don't want to be out here any longer than you do.
Like, social anxiety does not allow you to break traffic rules and drive against the traffic while intoxicated.
We walk back to my car,
Lord.
I look it up on my computer, and I get you out of here.
Okay.
Okay? Go ahead, step out for me.
Wait, what are you looking for?
Your insurance, your registration, I'm going to check your driver's license status, I'm going to do all that. Just go ahead and step out for me, ma'am.
Okay, but
Do you have any weapons on you or anything I need to know about?
no, but that's the thing is, like, I don't want to step out whenever you're asking for stuff.
Okay, well, we're past that. Just go ahead and step out. I'll walk you back to my patrol car, and then I'll talk to you back there.
Sorry, just like as an indigenous person.
Wait. Are we playing all the cards possible? Like, did she? I mean, okay. I didn't listen to till the end. Maybe she's referring to the cop. Maybe the cop is an indigenous person. Wait, is she going to play that? Wait, is she?
Right back here, please. Miss Perry? Am I...
Well, I'm non-binary, so
Okay.
Yeah, but
What do you go by?
it's Kai.
How can I refer to you tonight? Kai?
Kai.
Okay. Hey, I'm smelling alcohol.
I know.
How much have you consumed tonight?
Like probably 3 drinks.
3 drinks? Okay. Judging by driving
Yeah,
the wrong
she's
way on
bringing-
that street?
she's absolutely bringing indigenous people into this because I don't know. We're playing all our cards. You know what? We're playing anything that may or may not work, or anything that, you know, we can think of because we were driving under the influence and we don't want to go to jail. Apparently. I'm sorry, this is hilarious. Okay.
I know,
God.
that's the other thing that
Well, hang on, don't cut me off. Judging by how you're driving, the smell, I need to run you through some tests right now. Okay? That's why I have you out of the car.
That's the thing that I asked about before. I said, okay, so you're just giving me for my registration, and you said yes.
Yep.
And now you're running me for other stuff.
Yeah,
that I
I'm going to
didn't
run you through some
exact
tests to
you.
make sure you're safe to drive.
Backster, thank you. I have a fun idea. How about we do a bingo card? I should prepare this for next time. You know what? I'm gonna prepare the wait. Let me just put the alert stuff on at the bottom. I should prepare that for next time. You know, like, oh, kicking. We are kicking. We're resisting arrest. We're pulling whatever card we can, and we're driving under the influence, and we're cutting off the officer when they're talking to us, trying to explain what's gonna happen. Whew. It's a lot of things happen in this video.
Okay. So I'm going to turn off these
tell.
blinking lights. That way they're not affecting your eyes as I go through your test tonight.
Finally, she agreed to take the field sobriety test. Eventually, the officer would find out just how intoxicated the driver really was.
You said you had 3 drinks? What kind of drinks would those be?
Rum and a cider.
Okay. Are we talking like a mixed drink? Are we talking what are we talking about?
Well, rum is going to be mixed drink. Cider is just a cider.
Okay. Perfect. Stand facing me, please.
But I just want you to know that I also have very bad social anxiety.
You and me both.
Yeah, it's like
Okay?
so
Stand with
what?
your feet together, toes touching, arms by your side, just like I am. Hands outside of your pockets, please. I'm going to have you take those glasses off. You can fold them up, put them in one of your pockets. Perfect. I'm going to be going back and forth with my finger. I don't want you to move your head throughout this test. I just want you to focus on the tip of my finger, only moving your eyes. You obviously have glasses, so there's no contacts in your eyes right now, correct? Any recent head trauma, traumatic brain injuries, anything I need to know about?
Mental, yes.
Any recent head trauma, though? You haven't hit
that's
your
not
head
where
in
his-
like the last month or so? You have? Okay. What'd the doc say?
But I had a little concussion.
Okay, so concussions
Oh,
heal.
oh,
Any
little
long-lasting
concussion.
effects?
Sure. I don't know.
I'm asking you.
I know.
Is there anything that would prevent you from driving that
No.
car? Okay, focus on my finger, please.
I am. You're just like trying to intimidate
No,
me.
it's just
I
a
don't know
normal.
how I'm trying to do that. This is the test. I need you to take your glasses off, okay? Focus on my finger.
Okay.
Focus on my finger, please.
I am, but you're.
This is just how the test goes.
I know, but you're.
It's a simple. Yeah, I mean, listen. Yeah, it is a simple test. You can be nervous about it, but I think a sober person would not do that. They would just follow the finger.
exaggerating it more than it needs to be right now.
This is just the test, okay?
I know.
When you stop and look at me, I have to redo a certain portion of the test.
Okay.
So just focus on my finger.
Well, as you know, as an Indigenous person, and there's a bunch of going around.
Oh my god! Oh my god! This is ridiculous. Oh my god! That's just ridiculous. Like, okay. Well, I mean, can we do a test? Can we do a simple test where you just look at the finger and follow it with your eyes? I don't need your life story right now. Like that has nothing to do with the test. Nothing.
I'm sorry, but
we're trying to get those pity points.
on my
We're
toes.
trying to
I
get
get
those
you.
pity
Will you go
points.
back to that position I had you in? Standing with your feet together, arms by your side.
Despite being tested for her wrongdoing, she still managed to divert attention to her pronouns and mental health. This was a huge mistake.
can you remember that I told you that I'm non-binary?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll try my hardest. Okay? It's not something that I deal with every day, so I'll have the mistake
like-
of the habit, right?
Thanks.
So I'll refer to you as Kai, right?
Yes.
Perfect. I want you to imagine about a 4-inch wide line, okay? That 4-inch wide line is just going to go from your right foot completely straight to the back of your car. Can you picture that 4-inch wide line? Can you picture it? Just a straight 4-inch wide line.
Yes.
Perfect. Hang on.
Oh, gonna.
I'm gonna go over some instructions before you do anything, okay?
Oh,
I need
they're
to know
gonna
if you have
cry.
any injuries or anything that would prevent you from doing a standard walk or a turn tonight.
Mental health.
Any physical injuries?
Yeah, physical injury. Physical.
Yeah.
But mental is not physical.
Nothing that would prevent you from just walking and turning. I saw you exit the vehicle, you walked over here just fine, no complaints of
I
injuries.
know. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Mental PTSD, depression, anxiety.
I'm sorry. Oh, you guys. Why are people like this? It's just, yeah, I mean, she is drunk. She is intoxicated, and she did, you know, a test if you are sober or drunk. A test if you are sober or drunk. And repeated questions. Do you have any physical injury that would prevent you from walking in a straight line, turning around, and walking back? Mental. PTSD, depression, anxiety. Like, yeah, but physical. Oh my god, this cop is like super. He's a saint. He has the patience of a saint. Because let's go down to the station. I'm dying a little bit. She's still trying to pull all of the cards, everything. Well, concussion. We did okay. See, like concussion. Yeah, like she pulled out concussion, like, oh, light concussion. Okay, well, that can be checked. Absolutely. It can absolutely be checked.
I get you.
Oh, God.
Well, unfortunately, I'm just asking about
I know.
physical.
I know.
Okay?
I know you are.
So, I want you to go ahead and put your left foot on that 4-inch wide line, just like I'm
just
doing.
do the test.
Now, with your right foot, place it in front of your left in a heel-to-toe touching manner with your arms by your side, just like this, ma'am.
Can you not call me ma'am, please?
Okay,
I'm trying
but
my hardest.
Okay, well,
Yeah, he is
it's
trying.
a lot to me.
I'm trying my
I don't
hardest.
feel like a man, so
Okay.
it's kind of triggering.
Right foot in front of your left. Nope, go back. I'm going to place you in a position. Right foot in front of your left, heel to toe touching, just like I'm doing.
Oh god, this is so painful. This is so
Right
painful
foot
to
in front
watch.
of your left. Heel to toe touching, just like I am.
I'm sorry, but the whole man thing, just like,
What is okay? You know what? I don't.
I apologize. Let's see if we can move forward from it. Arms by your side, heel to toe
Oh,
touching,
we're
just like I
crying
am.
now. Oh, they're
Hold on.
definitely gonna fail.
I need you to get to this position, just like I am. Right foot in front of your left,
yeah,
heel to
this
toe
is
touching,
drunk.
arms by your side. Arms by your side. This is the starting position for the
no,
test.
that's what I'm doing.
You were in it. This is the starting position for the test.
Man,
I don't want you to move or
the
start
guy
the
is, like,
test
super
until I tell you to do so.
Super nice of
Driver
him.
continued to test the cop's patience with all her excuses. Unfortunately, she wouldn't be given any special treatment.
Do you understand what I want you to do? Do you have any questions?
No, I'm just really anxious.
Okay, you have 0 questions?
No, but I just want to tell you that I suffer from really bad anxiety,
Okay.
especially
Okay. but
with
it's not-
generational trauma and PTSD.
Oh, generational trauma. Oh, generational trauma too. Wait, we're adding to the myriad of reasons why she can't walk in a straight line. Dude is a saint. He is a saint. Like, I mean, see, like, we've watched some of the other, right, like, compilations. Yeah, some of them were not that nice. Like, the cops, yeah, there are pretty rude cops, or there are pretty, like, cops that really just, you know, not lose their patience, or, like, they're not, this guy's trying to be nice. Seriously. We're going to give them some, we're gonna give you some generational trauma. Oh,
around
no. Oh,
white
no.
people and cops, like, it's just like a whole little thing.
Hang on, ma'am.
Okay,
I'm
just
asking
tell
if
me-
you have any questions before I instruct you to start.
Nope, not listening.
Sit
No,
down.
not listening. Yeah, no. Doesn't even walk on the line. Weren't they supposed to, like, walk on the line? You know what? I can, no, you know what? I'm gonna pause here for a moment. Just gonna tell you guys this. Like, I can understand, you know, like, yeah, like let's have some sympathy. There are people with a lot of like very intense anxiety, which understandable, but I would risk saying that, hey, in this situation, like she is under the influence and she just wants to get out of it. And yeah, she can have anxiety, but just like the cop is trying to be understanding and he's trying to be, you know, pretty nice about it and patient about it. But there's, you know, there's limit to patience, and there's so much, there's just so much that he can do, honestly. Yeah, she is throwing out too many buzzwords. Like, that is just too much. It's just throwing out everything, like a whole arsenal, just da-da-da-da-da-da, you know? It's a little...
I'm gonna bring you back to the first position I had you in, right in front of me, facing me. Facing me. This next test, I'm gonna ask you to lift a leg of your choice off the ground. It's gonna be about 6 inches off the ground. It's gonna be parallel with the ground. You'll keep your arms by your side. You're gonna focus on the tip of your toe, counting in 1000s. 1001, 1002, 1003. Your foot and leg will be straight the entire time. Parallel with the ground, leg completely straight. Do you have any questions?
1001, 1002.
Hold on. Go back to the starting position.
4.
Go back to the starting position.
6.
You didn't listen to what I said, did you? You didn't listen to what I said, man.
I know.
I said when I instruct...
Proving to you.
I said when I instruct you to start...
I know, and right now I just feel harassed, so...
Okay. I said when I instruct you to start...
Can you just count now?
You're going to continue to count
I am getting harassed.
until I tell you to stop.
Okay, go ahead.
Just
go ahead and begin.
Okay.
She was ultimately arrested for causing trouble, but the drama didn't stop there.
Oh my
Pick
god.
up where you left off, ma'am. I didn't instruct you to stop yet.
You said until 1006 and 1010.
That's not what I said.
Okay.
All right, you go ahead and stop.
Oh boy. Shy.
speak
Oh,
with you
she's
right over here, okay?
baited.
No.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead and place your hands behind your back.
Don't, dude.
Don't make it hard.
Please.
Oh.
Don't make it hard.
No,
Don't. You're going to get a resistance.
Dude,
You're going to get a resistance. Right?
don't.
Don't resist.
Don't.
Listen to me.
Well,
Don't resist.
either way, like, yeah, you are. It's not even for any other reason than you being intoxicated. So yeah, like, he's not gonna let you drive because you were driving against the traffic. So yeah, you're not getting back in your car and driving away.
Yes.
Shy, thank you.
Don't. You're being a white man. And
Oh!
don't.
Oh, that's presumptuous. Wait. Hold up. You didn't even ask for his pronouns. What if he doesn't identify as a man? What if he doesn't identify as a white man? And you don't. First of all, you also don't know his race. There are pretty like light-skinned, you know, people of different ethnicities. That is a little presumptuous. There's everything in their day. Everything. I mean, I know. That is actually like a little, you know.
I followed all of your shit.
Ignorant of you.
Don't resist.
No, I followed all of your shit.
Don't resist.
Oh.
I followed all of your shit. You're fucking
Yeah, it's not gonna be comfortable.
Don't resist.
Hey, give us your other hand.
Shy, are you okay? Hope you feel better.
This person, like, fuck you guys.
Oh, we win this bingo. We so win this bingo.
So
It was
you're going to be
like
placed
everything.
under arrest for driving under the influence tonight, ma'am. What do you have in your mouth?
Nothing. Ew.
What do you have in your mouth?
Nothing. You guys are just scaring me.
Lift your tongue. Lift your tongue for me.
You guys are scaring me.
Wait. Do they have something under? Oh, that's no good. That's no bueno. Shay, damn, that officer is only adding to the generational trauma. I I gotta love that. Gotta love that. That was like all the cards in the deck. Every possible card in the deck was like thrown. It was like, oh, and I have this, and I have this, and also, oh, this, and this, and this. Oh, God. I wonder. Wait. Let's see this.
There's
LSD?
nothing to be afraid of.
Yes, there is. It's called generational trauma.
Okay, walk on my vehicle.
Fucking asshole.
Oh, and we're insulting the officer.
Have a seat.
No.
Have a seat.
I will, but like, can I just say you guys are being assholes?
Oh, but can you not?
Somebody who suffers from generational trauma, PTSD, and depression and
Oh,
tendencies.
Yeah,
everything.
Do you want me to put an end for you so you don't feel so fucking guilty?
I have this guy for that.
Fucking douchebag.
Okay. So, you know, the officer has to be respectful to you, which he is, and geez, bless his heart for that. But so he has to be respectful, but you can call him a fucking asshole. Great. This is great. You can insult him all you want because of whatever, like all the list of whatever you have, or
getting arrested because of her status.
Hypocrisy at its
finest.
finest.
Receive a harsh reality check.
I see you're shaking too, because your anxiety is bad, just as mine.
Test.
Try and include people with mental health problems, or no?
Well, it doesn't
Do
change
you
the
now
fact
agree
that
to
you
be
were.
tested?
Yeah.
I'm just asking if it also implies with people.
Applies to anyone and everyone that's arrested for driving under the influence.
Yeah. The
So do you now agree to be
breathalyzer.
tested?
No, I'm just.
Yes or no question. Yes or no question. Do you agree? Do you
It's a
not
yes
agree?
or no, ma'am. I'm
Yeah.
asking for 2 breath samples.
Oh,
No. Can you read back the last two paragraphs?
The what?
He said, read back the last two paragraphs, because I am severely depressed, so.
So I'm requesting you submit to a breath test. If you choose, you can request an additional chemical test. That will be paid for by us, the law enforcement agency. I'll give you a reasonable opportunity to arrange for that to happen tonight. If you refuse, like I said, I cannot force you to take our test, but if you refuse, you'll lose your New Mexico driver's license or non-resident operating privilege for 1 year.
Okay. So, if I get a lawyer that does that also.
So your right to speak to an attorney or remain silent does not apply to the requirement of the New Mexico law that you take a breath test.
There you go.
So do you agree to take our test?
No, I want a lawyer.
You're-
Okay, well, where the f is that other white ass
oh, so I guess
I would like my wallet, please.
Okay.
okay, so I guess it doesn't, you know, respect doesn't apply the other way around. It's just one way. So the respect for them, right? Like for their pronouns and their mental health issues and whatever, but the other way around it doesn't apply. Cuz whatever. Like you can insult, apparently you can insult a law enforcement officer however much you want.
If you thought that was crazy, wait until you hear about the drunk driver.
That was crazy. How much more trauma can she take? I don't know. Well, I think that she just created her own generational trauma. I think she created a lot of that trauma herself in this very situation. Yeah. Well, the bottom line is, yes, I can believe, obviously, like, oh, you know, a person can have a lot of mental health struggles and issues. This situation does not discredit that. Perhaps Sky does have all those issues that she claimed. But her driving under the influence against the traffic created a very dangerous situation, and it has nothing to do with whatever mental struggles she's going through. You know, like she was the action itself of driving under the influence and driving against the traffic, which was very dangerous, has nothing to do with all the other stuff, all the other cards that she was pulling out. her trauma from that situation will be felt for 4 generations. Oh my god, goodness. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm just glad she didn't pull out the undiagnosed illness card. Oh, yeah, well, we don't know. Honestly, again, I do not have the whole story. We don't have the entire story, so we don't actually know if she was formally diagnosed with PTSD, depression, whatever, generational trauma, anxiety disorder. Like, we do not know if this was formally diagnosed. Yeah, that's it. She did pull off the PTSD. Yeah, she did pull off the PTSD card. But yeah, as I said, yeah, fair is fair. We don't have the whole story, so we don't know if she was actually formally diagnosed. Actually, wait a minute. So I guess they said that they are non-binary, right? What would be, because I'm not sure what would be a respectful, I don't know, like, not, I guess pronoun or not pronoun, but like instead of ma'am or sir, is there one? Because like I don't actually know. I'm not very savvy in like the like how would you refer to a person, like they, yeah. So Sky said that they're non-binary, right? And then they continued to say, like, she continued to say to the officer, like, oh, don't call me ma'am. Is there another term that would be like a respectful kind of term that you could use at the end of the sentence? Like, because I don't actually know, and I don't think that's a common knowledge. So that's why the officer was just like, hey, I'm trying my hardest, but you know, I don't know. Oh, okay, so maybe their name. Okay, I see. That's why that's why the officer was just like, okay, I'm gonna refer to you as Kai or Sky or Kai. I think it was like Kai. Okay. Yeah, that's I see, because like I didn't know, and I get, you know, it's kind of like, oh, it comes with the job, right? Like police officers usually when they talk to someone or arrest someone, or not even arrest someone, but talk to someone, right? Like it's kind of a habit, right? Like, oh, you finish the sentence with sir or ma'am, and it's, yeah, like it's years of doing that, and it's the respectful term. So it's, yeah, like it's not, I don't think I would flip out. Like, don't flip out on someone because they're, yeah, just saying that, okay, you can, yeah, like you can respectfully tell them, I am non-binary, so could you please just refer to me by my name? No problem. But don't be angry if they make a mistake. It just happens, especially if they don't deal with, let's say they don't have a person who's non-binary in their life. They don't deal with a situation like this on a daily basis. It's kind of difficult. It's difficult for me too, you know, like, especially since English is not my first language. And then, yeah, like maybe I don't have that many like non-binary friends, so I'm not used to it. And I would say I would slip up too. I would also make a mistake, and I would hope that I'd be forgiven, you know, or I'd be like, I would apologize, but I would be forgiven. But anyway, like my point being this, well, anyway, this, putting that aside, because it was like just another card that Kai was like pulling out. Yeah, we don't have the whole story, so we don't know what the formal diagnosis is. So, Meat Robot, hi, hello, and Subero, hi, welcome.
Who took zero
let's go to the
responsibility
next
for her
one.
actions, even though this wasn't her first rodeo in jail.
How much have you had the
I didn't
tonight?
drink.
Okay, because I'm smelling alcohol coming out of the vehicle, so after a while, is she going to be placed under arrest for driving under the influence tonight?
Yes.
Okay.
Regardless if I blow, will I go to jail?
Yes.
Macomb has nothing for black people. Macomb does not advocate for African Americans. Guess I'll go to hell tonight.
On the 21st of November 2023, a police officer initiated a traffic stop after witnessing a woman driving erratically. Upon approaching the woman, they weren't prepared by how she would react.
Hi, how we doing? Officer Bedouin, Columbia Police Department.
How are you?
So the reason I stopped you tonight is because you're driving on the left side of the road. Okay. And then also you came roaring out of the Dollar General parking lot. You didn't even stop.
I'm sorry.
You have to stop before entering the public roadway, okay? All right. Do you have proof of insurance, ma'am?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You guys coming from the ice house tonight?
Yeah, I'm just going to change. I have a hole in my...
Okay. How much have you had the
I didn't
tonight?
drink.
Okay, because I'm smelling alcohol coming out of the vehicle, so that's...
No, I did not.
You haven't had anything to drink at all?
No.
Okay. Okay. So do me a favor. Can you count backwards from 68 and end at 53?
68, 67, 66, 65, 64, 63, 62, 61, 60, 60.
60.
58, 57.
Okay. Here you can trip up. You know, you can. I think I would pause a little bit too. Like maybe not. But I'll give the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, the alcohol smell is there. So.
And can you start the letter D and end with the letter R, the alphabet?
HIJKLMNOP.
LMNOP.
All right, can you take your glasses off for me real quick?
TU. I'm sorry. Okay, I would be arrested. I'm sorry. I would be arrested because I would start just straight up singing the song. And I would finish. I would just like go till the end, even though they would tell me like, okay, can you go till whatever letter? I'd be like, no, QRSDUV. Just jab. Yeah, I would so get arrested. Oh my god.
See my finger here? I want you to
Daddy,
follow my finger with
hello.
your eyes and your eyes only, okay? All right,
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
be
just
right back.
jam.
After a quick test, it was obvious that she was drunk.
There's a new. Wait, I have to zoom in for that. I'm sorry. There's a new way to sing the ABC song. What are you trying to tell me? Wait. What? Speaking about ABCs, they're trying to change. What? The crime. The blasphemy. What do you mean? What is this blasphemy? I don't agree. What? Now I know my ABCs. Yeah, now I know my ABCs. Yeah, because LMNOP. What? Wait, which part are they trying to change? Wait, are they trying to change the LMNOP? Don't tell me that they're trying to change the LMNOP, because everyone has to suffer through LMNOPs. No, but what? Why are they trying? Why? What? Yes, it's very cursed. Excuse me, that's a thing. It's like apparently they're trying to change something, but that and new math, teachers are seriously trying to ruin civilization. New math? There is just one type of math. How many maths are there? I'm pretty sure there's just one way to, like do, well, I mean, okay. There's different methods, but math is just, the same. Now I know my ABCs. Now I fail my sobriety. It's the elemental B part. They're trying to change that. No, that is a crime. That is a crime. That is an integral part of our generation, of any generation. The ABC song and the LMNOP, that's how we learned. That we've all gone through. See, we've all can connect through the memory, the fond memory of messing up LMNOP and singing LLLOP. Because that's how we all sang it. Let's face that. I mean, you cannot tell me that as a child you didn't sing LLLOP. Just like mess it up completely. Because this is a unified experience for every single one of us. It's the same. Better YMCA song, Jesus. Yes, don't math change every now and then when there's a new equation? Well, yeah, like I think the methods, right? No, but I'm hearing like, oh, teachers are trying to change math, which I assume refers to like school teachers, so elementary math. The fuck? That elementary math is the same, like always. There's just, yeah, you can't just suddenly say 1 + 1 = 3. The heck? It's time 2 + 2 = 5. 2 + 2 = fish. It's time for everyone to homeschool their children. And oh boy, homeschooling is another thing. You know what? Have you guys seen the unschooling trend? This is another insanity. People should get off TikTok. People should get off the internet and just focus on, like, okay, well, let's just focus on you know, teaching our kids how to read, write, count, math, and like history, yeah, like, oh, biology, oh, chemistry, you know, let's focus on unschooling. Unschooling, that's the trend. And that's the recent insane TikTok trend, which is basically parents pulling their kids out of schools and not even homeschooling them, unschooling them, which means they don't actually teach them anything unless the child asks. Yes, you heard it right. The child has to ask to be taught certain things. So like, oh, if my child is interested in XYZ, I'm gonna teach him on her or whatever, like that, you know, whatever they wanna learn. Yeah, and that includes reading and writing. So some of those kids were really, really harmed because they don't know how to read and write by, you know, the age where it's like way past the age where they should be able to read and write. It's very harmful. It's very harmful. Like, at least read, write, and count. At least that. Like, come on, multiplication table. I don't know. But the basic stuff, at least teach them. Make sure to teach them the basic stuff so that they can actually learn later on in life. They are actually able to read and write, to learn the stuff that their parents didn't teach them because they're stupid. I mean, the parents, because they're irresponsible and stupid for not teaching them. At least, like, yeah. Danny, thank you so much. They're also trying to change the history in my country. I find that diabolical. I mean, yeah, you know, like history, I think that it can be analyzed and it can be looked at different angles, and it can be covered in many different ways. Like many different, let's say many different aspects. You can't change history, right? Like, as in, yeah, something happens. You can discover that something else happened and add that and be like, okay, well, let's look at this event from a different angle because there's been, new findings, right? Like new findings, like, oh, it was discovered that something else also happened alongside of this. Yeah, sure. You can analyze history and let it evolve and add to that and add different perspectives. But yeah. Please teach your kids how to read and write. There are some homeschooled people. Also, Melissa, thank you so much. There are some homeschooled people and celebrities who are smart. I'm friends with a girl who is homeschooled. Oh, no, I'm not talking about like homeschooling being bad. That's fine. Like, homeschooling is fine because you actually have government requirements for that. As in, like, you can homeschool your kids, but you are required to follow a curriculum and teach them, you know, things that are required for SATs, that are required for standardized, like, you know, government exams, or like like Department of Education exams or whatever, right? Like, there is a standardized way to homeschool your kids, and, you know, there's just things that you are required to teach them, right? I'm not talking about that. That is fine because you're still following, like, okay, well, it doesn't matter, like, if the kid is learning at school or is learning at home, we are still following the curriculum and we're still teaching them the essential stuff that they will need if they want to pass, you know, like high school exams, college exams, whatever they want to do in the future. Fine. No, I'm talking about unschooling, where the parents are not teaching the kids. Unless the small kid comes over to them and says, well, I'm interested in car engines, but I'm not interested in reading. I don't want to read. Okay, well, I'm not gonna teach you how to read, but I'm gonna talk to you about car engines. That's it. Or fire engines. And yeah, like, without reading, writing, and math, unfortunately, you will not be able to work as a mechanic, I would say. because yeah, that's the, you can't, you know, I think you have to know some stuff. I think you have to know how to read, or like you can't be an engineer without like reading, writing, math, and yeah. So yeah. Oh, some people are homeschooled for, let's say, bullying, or no, I understand, but you know, as I said, like homeschooling is fine, like if there's a structure, if there's you know, things are being met, right, like the requirements are being met. But unschooling is this whole new trend where it's just literally zero, or just very little, or very like unstructured, very strange way to not like avoid teaching kids anything. I swear to God, like you guys should make you guys should look it up, because it's horrible. It's horrible. Like I think that one lady that I was looking at her account, and she was unschooling her kids, and I think her son is like 7 or 8 or whatever, and he can't read. He's not reading. Because he never showed interest in reading. So she's like, well, I don't have to teach them. Or another lady was like taking her kid to the supermarket, and she was telling them like, oh, you know, like when you're buying, she was trying to teach them like, oh, life practical things. So she's like took them to the supermarket and told them, oh, you have to look at when you're at the supermarket and you have two products that are the same, right? Like the product is the same, but it's different labels, whatever, different prices. You have to look at the price that is lower and let's get the one that is cheaper. That is beautiful. That is like, you know, it's great. Sounds great. Except she didn't teach her kids how to read numbers and letters. So how does the kid know? How will they know which one is lower, or which price is lower, which price is higher? They will not, because they don't read. That's great. Yeah. Oof. Yeah. Yeah. That's how bad it is. That's how bad it is. It's like, yeah, you can't tell that lesson is useless because the kid can't read. So how are you, or like they can't do math. So how are you expect them to know like which price is lower, which price is higher? Jesus Christ. Shai, thank you. We're going backwards, people. Oh, we're going backwards. Oh, we're going so backwards. This ain't the prices, right? Yeah, I know. I don't even know. And don't forget about unit pricing. Oh yeah, unit pricing. That can save you a lot of money. Absolutely. Absolutely. But like, how can you do this when you don't know how to do math and you don't know how to read? So you can't. Yeah, so that essentially that lesson was completely useless. Jeez. Also, Senna, hello. How are you? I am furious because they're changing the ABC song, but also I'm okay. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Let's watch some horrible people getting arrested. Oh, wait. Wrong button. Wrong screen.
Eventually, they conducted a field sobriety test.
Ma'am, you want to hop back here and talk to me real quick, please?
Get out of the car. Okay.
Why don't you come back here and talk to this officer real quick, okay?
Okay.
He's going to explain to you what's going on. All right.
There's a hole in my underwear. Sorry.
You have a hole where?
In my pants. That's
oh, okay. Do you want to take your purse off real quick? You can set it on the... You can keep your jacket on if you want.
I know, but my purse is underneath.
Okay.
And I do have a hole in my underwear.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay, so right now we're...
We have her facing you and you facing the street.
So right now we're going to do some tests to see if you're okay to drive.
Okay.
So I'm going to have you do...
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you take your glasses off and set them on the back of the car, too? I know you have glasses. Do you have contacts that you forgot to take out or anything? No. Okay. So I'm going to have you stand with your feet together and your arms at your sides, just like that. And I'm going to check your eyes. I'm going to move my finger. 1 second. I'm gonna move my finger.
Oh, I think he's like
I want you to follow the...
I think the cop is also new. See, because like he's reading from instructions and he's pretty nervous. Oh, dude, I feel bad because he's dealing with this
With your,
this situation, like
with your
people
eyes
drunk,
and your
being
eyes only,
drunk,
do not move your
driving
head.
drunk.
Keep following the stimulus until I tell you to stop. Can you touch
Just
with the point of your
suspenseful
finger,
music.
touch the tip of my finger?
Okay, don't touch
Put your
it.
arms back at your side.
Don't touch
Do you understand
it.
the instructions?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
By this
rookie
point,
cop, yeah.
They were about to give her a breathalyzer. It began to dawn on her that she was going to jail either way.
Hold on. You can't deny this though if you want.
I do want to.
Okay. So here's
Wait,
here's the thing.
do
real
you
quick.
want to or do you want to deny?
Officer Lyle, is she going to be placed under arrest for driving under the influence tonight?
Yeah, I think he's like a...
Okay, so here's ma'am, based on his clues that he's observed, you're going to be placed under arrest for driving under the influence. This will, if you think you are not above .08, this will prove him wrong.
Okay.
Okay? So would you be willing to show that and show like, hey, no, I was wrong. Also, he might possibly believe that you're so intoxicated you have to go out to the hospital before going to jail because they don't allow anyone above .25 in the jail. So you'd have to spend hours out in the hospital getting alcoholic eval as well.
Am I able to call my mom?
No, you're not.
So I was told to deny everything.
Okay, so are you sure you want to do that? I mean, honestly, this
So
could
if I deny,
scare.
I will go to jail, basically.
Yeah, you're going to go to jail.
Yeah,
but
'cause you're
if
not
you
driving.
are below that, you're more than welcome to prove us wrong. And, you know, it's up to you.
I believe I am, but
You believe
I was
you are
told
what?
I was denied.
Well, this is not evidentiary value. You're thinking of the test in the jail. There's two blow tests.
Okay.
So you're thinking of what's called the BAO
Okay,
machine.
I mean, she can
That's the
take it in
intoximeter,
jail.
intoximeter. So what that does is that's the one that goes to court and everything else, okay? That's not this. This holds no evidentiary value whatsoever.
So I just have a question because last time I was fooled.
Yeah.
But regardless if I blow, will I go to jail?
Yes.
Or I still deny?
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Put your hands behind your back.
I have to call my mom.
No, you don't. Not right now, ma'am.
Yeah,
And why? Is it?
You're because by the small clues that we observed.
Oh God, is she
you
gonna
are under the influence of
fight?
alcohol.
So am I staying in until the weekday?
You'll be able to buy it.
And how much is it?
It'll be. You have a valid license. Which
Yes, I
is
do.
with
I have
him.
my valid ID.
It'll be $130.
So can I tell them in my car? I can't.
I'll let them know. Is there anything in your car you need?
No. And can they
Is there-
please drive the car?
No, it has to be impounded according to state
So
law.
I have to tell them.
No, I will
because
tell
I have
them.
to pay.
Ma'am, listen to me. I will tell them. Is there?
This
Is
is
your
my-
ma'am? Please listen to me. Do you have a
Oh,
phone
God.
or a purse in your vehicle that you need to be able to bond out?
Can I? Yes, I do have my wallet that I need to bind out.
Okay. Is your phone in there?
Yes, and I have to call my mom to transfer my money.
Okay. Well, you can call your mom at the jail. We're not calling her now.
The cops found a disturbing discovery after talking to her.
Oh.
It turned out this wasn't her first DUI.
Oh.
I won't get my car tonight,
Oi.
will I?
Your car,
Yes, I need the car.
it's going to be impounded. So if you can.
Can I
No,
get my phone?
there's a 12-hour hold, so you would have to come back at.
But I will
noon
get out
tomorrow.
tonight, though.
Yes, after we get through with everything at the jail.
And then how much is the?
With your license, it'll just be $100.
So last time I got that waived. There's no way.
Oh, wait. Court records show she previously pled guilty to driving under the influence in 2021. Oi. Oi, 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 oi.
I can get that
Oi, oi,
waived.
oi.
What do you mean you got it waived?
Because I was not able to pay it I'm not able to pay it again today. So
Okay, that would be something you'd have to discuss with the jail. Can you go ahead and have a seat for me?
But my mom told me that I have to call her if
Oh,
you need
Well,
you
yeah,
can call
from
her at the
jail.
Can I see your phone?
At
to
the
call?
station.
No, you can make phone calls at the jail.
They told me I could sit in the front last time.
No, can you take a seat?
Delilah,
Hey,
can you call my mom, please?
get in the car.
You don't have to be aggressive. I
Get
just
in.
want to
Listen, get in the car then.
You're doing too much. I just want her to call my mom so she can know.
Yeah, but he
Last
told
time,
you.
it's went
You
too
can
far,
call
and I just
from
want
the
her to know.
station, from jail.
Why did you not come back to me?
Ay, ay. Yeah, she fucked up again. Because, oh god, oh.
It has nothing for black people. Macomb does not advocate for African Americans.
Am I, what? Am I?
We're leaving.
Delilah! Delilah!
Okay.
Call my mom!
Did you guys get that? Because am I missing something? I just didn't understand the sentence. Like, my comments do nothing for what? Wait, what was it? Wait. I want to see that. I want to see that. What was that?
Macomb has nothing for black.
My comment has nothing for black people.
Macomb does not.
My comment does not advocate for African Americans. I don't even know if there's anyone in the car. Like, who is she talking to? And am I missing something? Like, did I misunderstand? No, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I just I don't get this.
Advocate for African Americans.
I love how there's like Fabian just says, "Is that racist?" Like, yeah. Yeah, I was like, huh? Wait, what? Yeah, it's just, I think she's talking to herself. Yeah, I think she's just talking to herself, and I'm just not, I don't understand what she means. I'm sorry, I have no clue.
We're leaving.
Okay.
Delilah! Delilah!
Okay.
Call my mom! Can she come with? Excuse me, sir?
Can she come with? What is this? That's not a trip.
Her racist tirade. It was getting creepier by this point.
I have to leave Macomb after this. You guys do not advocate for black African American students.
What? What does that have to do with anything?
I done went through so much through you guys, but no, it's the same exact thing.
Yeah, I don't even know if they
Can't
can hear
even
her.
be mad because I mean, in society we live in today, all you guys are racist. So.
Oh, okay. You drove under the influence. Like, that's not... Like, that has nothing to do with if you're white, black, like, has nothing to do with your ethnicity. Zero. She's like, yeah, the law says, like, hey, don't drive under the influence. Like, it's just, what? What? Wait, are those like plastic seats in the back? Oh, this is like so uncomfortable. And don't they have like in the back of the police car, like isn't it like hard kind of plastic seats? It kind of looks like that.
Every day I have to get out of my car. You guys are so freaking racist.
What?
I work for you guys. It's just crazy.
But that's not... Yeah, it looks like plastic, right?
We
Like...
prey on the black Western students when we make up the town population, give y'all the most money and everything. That's crazy.
What? But that doesn't absolve you from... That doesn't like... allow you to drive under the influence of alcohol, though. Just because you pay the cops. As in, like, not, like, you pay taxes. I assume she means taxes. I was like, okay, but that the same rules apply to everyone. You don't drink and drive. Hmm?
Can't be mad. You guys are letting
Gotta
me
love
find
that
out
she
today,
keeps adding.
so-
That's crazy. Yeah. Oh, it's crazy. It's what it is. Yeah, who knew busting people for drunk driving is racist? I had no idea.
Crazy.
Oh, for the cars impound. Yeah, but yeah. No, I get, okay. I guess it wasn't like taxes because she was talking about how she works for them. So I was like, oh, is she talking about taxes?
And I prayed today. Praying doesn't mean anything at this moment.
What did you pray for? To pray the alcohol away? Like what? I mean, you could have tried. Doesn't hurt to try. For sure, it doesn't hurt to try. You can pray. No one's stopping you. Like, they're still gonna get arrested, but no one's stopping you from praying.
The woman was charged with another DUI.
Oi!
The next case is all about a woke crossdresser who was arrested after acting inappropriately.
I'm gonna use the bathroom. You're gonna back off because I have the right to do that in a room I paid for. I bet you I would not. That assault would not hold up.
Stop talking.
George Floyd didn't teach you this isn't resisting. That you can't do this truly. Don't do that. I'm a female. I keep telling you that. You seen them grab my cat. What are some of the most dangerous people in the world right now are you guys?
On the 6th of January 2023, officers responded to a report of disorderly conduct from a hotel manager. According to them, a guest was acting in an aggressive manner. Upon arrival, the police tried to engage with the suspect.
I need to speak with you.
Who do you need to speak with?
Are you Bartholomew?
No, my last name is Bartholomew Bay. That's two last names.
Okay, yep.
My last name is a surname that's to be respected. And on top of that, if you are not the officer that came on behalf of me, the need to speak with you is, can I speak with you or do you need to speak with me?
I can't really hear you, man, because you're talking behind a closed door.
Right, and you should, because your ears work even through a closed door.
So I need you to open the door and identify yourself, and I need you to leave the hotel.
No, I'm not, and no, I'm not.
Okay, then you'll go to jail.
Okay.
Okay, sir, they're saying you're all paid up here, okay? They want you to leave.
Wait.
And I'm saying I want a refund if I'm going to.
Okay, that's a civil matter.
No,
Listen.
I don't have to leave because the police is at my door. It's actually a civil matter.
Okay.
They kicked me out of the hotel.
That's not the case.
How you gonna, well, show me it's the case that I'm just simply gonna go to jail because I have an issue here. And I'm talking to you through the door. And when you came, your body camera finds me inside of my room doing what?
However, the suspect kept making excuses to get out of the situation. Things escalated because of her refusal to obey law enforcement.
Are you gonna open the door for us?
No, you spoke to the manager, right?
To the master? Like who? Decepticons? Like what? Which master? Megatron? Yeah, I'm sorry, that was hilarious. Yeah, just at least open the door so they can at least the manager. I think she said manager. I guess because I heard master and the subtitle said master. I'm like, who is the master? The Decepticons? I am Megatron. All hail Megatron. But at least like, okay, well I can't really hear that. Like the subtitles also couldn't catch most of it because she's talking through the door. So yeah, it's very hard to understand. So just open the door.
Other way. No.
It's the latch.
Yes, I did. That was real silly.
Police department, go ahead and open that for me.
No, I'm not. And I've already said I'm using the restroom, so I'm gonna make sure you get in here.
Okay, well, it doesn't sound like you're in the restroom.
Yeah.
I bet it does. I bet it does since we recorded. I bet you this is where I've been, and I got shit in the toilet with tissue in my hand.
Again, you need to pack your stuff and leave.
No, you're not getting ready to tell me that through the door. Shut the door.
Scorpio,
the female continued to argue with the officers and escalate the situation.
If you refuse, you'll go to jail for trespass.
What is going on?
No, I'm gonna leave.
What is going on?
Are you recording?
Yes, I am.
Which master do you serve?
We handle this type of stuff in court all the time. The fact that you just opened that door,
well,
your name is Officer who?
Cunningham.
Officer Cunningham. You mean to tell me you opened that door while I said I was inside of the restroom? Did you open that door while
But it's a room. It's not. What does the door open to the restroom? Like, is this a restroom? It's not a restroom. This is the room. So, and it doesn't sound like this person is in the back. Okay. Well, they were. I assume they were like knocking and you know, like identifying themselves, saying like, police, open up, and this person came out of the bathroom.
Handle it civilly, or are you gonna be?
No, I'm gonna use the bathroom. You're gonna back off
Oh.
Because I have the right to do that in a room I paid for.
Wait.
You're not gonna come like you're some form of authority.
What is this screaming for?
To move me. You're doing nothing but mediating the issue. You are
Yelling.
law enforcement. You are not trespassing until you've been kicked off of the property.
What?
I've signed the trespassing paper, and you even gotta go to court for it.
The woman seemed to think she was too good to be arrested after breaking the law, but she was very wrong. She was being an absolute airhead.
Have they processed the refund?
They're not
There
giving you a
was no
refund.
refund because you've used all your money.
Okay, I paid for 2 days yesterday. I didn't even say I'm in a restaurant.
Okay.
So if you heard all the other conversations through the door, you ain't dealt with anybody as smart as me. You deal with
Can you
criminals,
open the door,
people
please?
who are degenerated.
Oh
and
my
low
God.
We have.
Can you provide the receipt?
We would like you to open the door so we can resolve this.
You can't even resolve it. You're law enforcement.
We
You
would
have to enforce the law.
We need you.
Now they have to continue to adhere to the policy. Would you?
Yeah, they have to. They are the law enforcement and they have to enforce the law. If you are behaving in an aggressive manner to the point where the hotel managers have to call the police on you, the police has to enforce the law and remove you from the premises. And then you can resolve any refund issues that you may or may not have, but you're refusing to leave the premises. So I'd be losing my mind if dealt with a woman like this. Seriously, like, what is she doing? Well, okay, not completely opening the door. Yeah, like law enforcement, right? Police can be pretty scary. Fine, like at least she opened the door a little bit, but the yelling, like what? Okay. Like at least show them that, okay, you've calmed down. There is no reason to, like, for them to like force their way to remove you from the premises.
Like to provide a receipt that shows me that I'm paid up, no money is owed, so I can
It's a
continue
fried
to
egg,
leave.
yes. Chris, when I imagine this person's brain, I picture a fried egg.
You
Yeah.
can even keep your foot on the door. The thing is, I paid for this room and I'm paid up. Even if they wanted me to leave today, that does not make me unauthorized to still shut this door. No, it doesn't. I still have the right to open
You
and
shut
close
that
this
door on me, I'm taking you to jail.
Say what?
Shut that door on me and I will take you to jail.
Guess what? You came in my house
the door.
before and bet you I would
Listen,
not, that assault wouldn't
can
hold
you
up.
stop
in court.
talking for like
I
2
bet you
seconds?
that wouldn't hold up.
Yeah,
in
it's
court.
like-
No, I don't have to. No, I told you. You better look at that Moroccan knife.
Open that door now.
At one point, the cops were actually scared of her. Despite that,
Oh
she
my
was still
God.
being arrogant.
You're tearing up their property for absolutely no reason.
Are you-
They should provide me a receipt.
Open the door
You
now.
are doing
Listen.
damages to their property. They should provide me a receipt.
Oh my
So
God.
I'm able to get my property and leave here.
Oh,
Or you see
so
that they are
cringe.
only doing this to the door because they want to.
It is so cringe.
They have no reason to do that. Oh, stay. Hey, I'm a Moroccan accent.
Oh, so it is a,
Oh,
yeah.
Guess what? Guess what?
Stop resist.
Babe, that's not resisting.
Ah.
Babe, you guys, I'm not
And then they're gonna
resisting.
complain, and then she's gonna complain that it hurts. It's like, yeah, because you're pulling and you're, thrashing around. Is yelling? Is it necessary? No, it's not. It's not. But she's being aggressive, or she's being like she's just yelling. I don't know. Like I feel. See, I don't know. Is it just me? Like whenever I watch those videos and I see someone constantly yelling and constantly yelling over the cops, like that really, to me, it discredits the person, the person who's being arrested. Like it really, like if they calm down and they talk with the cops calmly, I think the cops would just kind of consider like, okay, well, this person is reasonable, we can resolve this, we can, like even if we have to arrest them here, the issue is going to be resolved more peacefully. But when they yell and thrash around and just resist and scream over them when the cops are trying to explain things, and it goes both ways. Listen, it goes both ways. Because when the officer is being like overly aggressive and yelling and screaming at you when you're trying to explain things, when you're trying to either ask questions or explain things, that also kind of discredited the officer in my eyes, in my mind. But yeah, like this, it goes both ways to me. But in this case, the she's just being too much. What happened to having a normal conversation? I swear. It's like playing Among Us. The louder you are, the more you look convincing. I know, right? See, like, yeah, like in Among Us, like on the other hand, in Among Us, like if you don't speak, they start accusing you, like, why are you being so quiet? I'm like, I don't want to scream. I would just like to say in English, I'd just like to say in English that if you're trying to read my attempt to other languages, I apologize for my spelling. I really only know enough to order food and get into in or out of fights. Hey, I mean, that's fair. Fair is fair. All right.
This is live. This is live. This isn't resisting.
This is live.
First of all,
put your
you
hands
didn't
behind
even
your
walk in
back,
and tell me
sir.
why I'm being detained.
Sir, please
Nope.
put your hands behind your back.
I don't have to.
Sir, please
you
put your
grabbed
hands
me
behind your
and
back.
you didn't tell me. You did not tell me you have the right to remain silent. You did not tell me why I'm being detained. You're doing this out of anger. As you can see, they're fighting me and throwing me out of anger. Guess what?
Put
I'm
your
a
hands
female.
behind your back.
I'm a female.
Get on the other side.
I've done absolutely nothing wrong. And I'm a female being handled this way.
You're gonna get
Hey,
sprayed.
babe, come
How
get the
about that?
wrist. Come and get the wrist. Remember they did this? Remember this? They showed this already. Yep, that's against the law.
Please.
That's against the law.
Sir,
babe, you see already
sir,
did
you're
it, trying to
making me
hide it.
scared. Please
No,
stop.
you
Sir,
can't
you're
be scared.
scaring me.
I guess what they're saying, what they're getting it wrong, right? Because they're like, her voice is pretty deep.
I'm not doing
Put your hand behind your back.
I am standing here with my pants down.
Oh,
So how am I
taser.
tased?
Taser's out.
How I'm tased? You see she got this all on video. Can I get your body cam video? No. I'm not, this isn't resisting. And they've told you this in court now.
Please stop.
George Floyd didn't teach you this
Please
isn't
stop,
resisting.
sir.
Oh,
That you can't do
Please
this
stop.
truly.
Oi.
Don't do
Please
that.
stop.
Don't do that.
Please stop.
This is not gonna hold up.
Please stop.
This is not gonna hold up.
Please stop.
How am I resisting?
Yeah,
You
but
tell me
you're kind
in
of-
court with 12 jurors. How am I resisting?
You're getting kind of like,
How am I resisting?
instead of just
You're not bringing
standing
me out
still
my
and-
hands down.
okay.
You are not. You are not walking me down.
Oh my god. Oh.
Get on your start.
Okay, this was an accident.
Oh, I got the. You ain't hiding this.
Was this an accident? Because I feel like they tripped. I feel like this was this intentional? I don't know. But like I thought they both tripped. Like she tripped and the cop also kind of tripped and it just like kind of got out of control because physics. Gravity.
Oh my god. You really think this is gonna hold up?
Oh,
She
okay.
just got full
Oh, she
video
wasn't
of you.
like.
You thought coming out.
Wait, dude, like you had all this time to pull up your pants. You were at the door with them. You had all the and the door was closed. How did you end up with your pants down? You had all this time. Like I would have pulled my pants up like 5 times, 10 times. They tripped, right? Like I felt like they tripped. Oh my god. Yeah, she was acting like a potato sack.
Do you know? Okay.
Why did pants pull down? I don't get it. So much time to pull them up.
Nope.
Insane.
Clearance you can have in the Pentagon. Guess how she's about to about this. Babe!
You've got some slippery pants on. Hey, listen, I can pull up my pants with like the speed of light. In a stressful situation, if the cops are at my door, you bet I'm gonna pull up my pants like 10 times in that time, and just like pull it up, zip it up, button it up, everything. I'll be looking, just preppy and just all ready to be arrested. Okay, I wouldn't be arrested first of all because I don't commit crimes. And I wouldn't be yelling. They fall at a moment's notice. No, seriously. Like look, like it was so long. She was talking to the cops at the door for so long. With her pants down? All right then.
And call Aunt Monica.
Things took a darker turn when she kept diverting the conversation to the arrest of George Floyd.
They shouldn't even have me pushed down. I was standing up. Right now, he's trying to make sure I can't breathe. He put me in the George Floyd. And you come in the front.
Oh no.
Babe, they got me in the same position George Floyd was in. They had me in the exact same position George Floyd was in. Thank you.
Well, yeah, there was a trip, but also not really, because wasn't that like knee on the neck, I think, it was in that case? It was such a messy situation too.
Thank you, love. You know I'm getting ready to bond right out and come down.
Nope, that's his
Or
property.
you know I'm bonding out and coming down.
Babe, can you let them know to give me your property?
Oh no, that's her property. Give it. Give
No,
her.
it's going with
right
you.
now, I am telling
It's
you
going
to get my
with you.
property overturned.
Uh-oh.
It's going with you.
No, it's not. I can determine where my property goes. Babe, come down.
Oh, it's I guess partner.
And listen, nobody even said why I'm going to jail. Do y'all notice when I go in, you never even arrested me and said why I'm going in? Man, I can pull my pants up. No, I don't have to do that, bro. You literally just did this while she got it on camera. What would you tell your kids? Babe, don't. Oh, okay, that's fine, babe. I'm gonna be all right. Babe, I promise you. I'm gonna be all right, okay? Now,
okay,
I'm about to talk to three men who have some man in their life that they're raising right now. I don't care if it's your grandson, your nephew, or anything. And I know you guys have seen too much on TV right now. Why you didn't come in here to a hotel where I was locked in a room and you pretended like you were going to be the one attacked with 3 officers with guns on them, where I'm the most intimidated person in society right now in this denominator.
What is this about?
Like people out here, but you were scared with 3 guns. You let them wait. This is a sergeant. Let's go. You let them.
What is going on right now?
By law, before you detain someone, what do you have to do? Tell me. What do you do? That's not.
Nope, it's not a skit. It's not a skit. It's real. It's real. It's happening. Oh, it's happening. Might be a meth, but can run faster without pants. I don't know if she's like. Do you guys think she's under the influence of something? Like she's on something? Because like. Well, the hotel staff reported that she was behaving in an aggressive way, right? Like she was being aggressive. And that's why they called for her to be removed from the premises. So I'm kind of wondering like, are any drugs involved? Maybe. Like is it meth? Does meth make you kind of like pumped up or was it cocaine? I think cocaine, right? Like more aggressive. I don't know. No, I don't have a whole story. I'm just, yeah, like my guess is as good as yours. I don't know. We'll see. Let's find out.
In jail, she swiped the victim card with no regrets.
What do you have to do? Because I study it. I'm a paralegal student.
Oh, we're a paralegal student now.
Go to this county? Now go run my name and see.
I mean, possibly, yeah. We don't know. Let's see.
You choke me. You thought you watched that and you...
It's called freedom, brother.
It's okay. You literally watched that in a non-violent situation and you feel like macho. He's not gonna approve of this later. And then you're on camera.
We're trying to pull up her pants. Oh my God.
Are you serious?
Oh, and search. Okay, search for documents. Okay.
I'm a female. I keep telling you that. You seen them grab my cat? Thank you. You seen them grab my pussy?
Ooh!
Oh my God.
Oi.
I told you I'm a female. Now you just harass me. Now you
it's a search.
And you knew it. You put me in the position of George Floyd when I mentioned it. And then I tell you I'm a woman and you still stick your hands between my legs to where I can feel your fingers on my lips. No, sir. You can't even come in, you can't even confiscate that.
That's tricky. Oi.
No, you know who I am because you've already verified it. Let me hurry up and get out for trespassing. Officer Cunningham, I hate that you just did this. You need look the other way for me. No, I don't have to look the other way. Listen, you got, hope you have your video on the inside too.
Yeah,
Soon she was transported to jail. This didn't stop her from acting like she knew more about the law than the cops.
Are you gonna go into private police unlike a lot of the corrupt officers? Or do you guys go into private police? I want you guys to explain. You laid a person
Okay,
down
at least we're not yelling now.
You had me standing up and then threw me on the ground and pretended to pull my pants up.
Well, because your pants were down. Like, what are you expected to do? Just take you to prison with your pants down? Like, what? It's an impossible situation then.
Explain that like that was the best thing that you had to do. Like, if I was vertical, it would have been.
Yeah, it's like yapping all the time.
Vertical,
like, ma'am, you can stay silent, right? Like, you can remain silent. That's okay. I would just remind her, like, ma'am, you have the right to remain silent. I'm just gonna remind you. Also, Danny, thank you so much. I hate how she's bringing George Floyd into this. His was a different story. Yeah, like that was a very different story. And it ain't harassment if it's body searching. Yeah, like that was, you know, George Floyd's situation. That was handled like very differently, right? Like very aggressive from the beginning. And there wasn't there like tasing too? Yeah, I didn't see the whole video. I just know of like clips that I saw. I'm pretty sure like by now there should be, because I watched the video when it was released, so it was like just the clips, so it wasn't much. I know that there's probably like the whole video is like released now, so the whole I don't remember I don't remember the whole thing, but yeah, it was a very different situation, but like this is like whipping out a very different card. Yeah, right. Yeah. That was a horrible situation.
You sure you don't have anything to say to me now? Now that you want to get off into your investigation, you gotta see what's going down. Do you know every minute counts? Every minute that I stay in these cuffs counts. Every minute.
Oh, okay,
but comes from the city or state, so somebody's gonna be pissed.
It's like, ma'am, you can remain silent.
You attempted to give away things that didn't have my name on it. You should have never forced me to remain in possession of something I said is not mine. See, you did a lot of things you shouldn't have did. Just thinking that you're picking up some person that is like, hey, we're gonna run them through the loop. We'll get
wow, that's a lot of words. That is a lot of words.
I was not one of those people you should have did that with.
What's the phone number?
No, I don't have a phone number.
Yeah, okay.
The government and say that you're in custody of someone that's not a U.S. citizen? Have you tried to contact that government and say that you're in custody of someone who's not a U.S. citizen? And so you're signing everything. That's his first sign of trying to pass it along.
Okay. Wait, so she's not a U.S. citizen? Oh.
Are you serious?
Madam, this is not the court. This is a police station. I swear to God, it's like, this is not the court. That you can, yeah. You have the right to remain, again, I'm gonna remind you again, you have the right to remain silent and to have the right to an attorney. But remain silent. Daddy, oh, you want your pants down so bad, grab his belt. Pull down your pants. This is gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you. No, but it's just like, okay, complaining that her pants are down. So the police officers pull her pants up, like they're trying to pull the pants up. And then she's accusing them of like, oh, groping her or holding her belt. It's like, yeah, but I have to pull your pants up. And yeah, it's a search thing. Yeah, unfortunately, like, do you think that the officers in this situation liked it? No, they have to search you somehow.
Is it not you be typing and just doing the job? It can't be because he's new. Back to the fact that being in the uniform is making you guys into serial killers. I'm actually saying this.
Oh, now the police officers are serial killers.
In the world right now are you guys. Because you are taught and pushed to become desensitized and so numb to the normal reactions of things so that you can try to protect and serve, that you actually aren't having a normal response to experiences anymore. If you only use your gun,
okay,
your authority and your
this is like a whole dissertation.
You get so used to doing that every single day.
This is a whole dissertation about police brutality.
Monsters. If you repetitiously do something, even if you think you're doing it for good intention, it will begin to condition you. You're already becoming stereotyped. Anytime somebody sees you now, they think you're the type of officer that's going to shoot.
I don't think he's even listening.
In the end, the woman was charged with resisting arrest and trespassing. Although the last case...
Like, yes, you know, there is the matter of police brutality. Not in every single case, but like, yeah, some police officers, I can agree that they do jump to maybe like intense reactions. But I would say this is a case very specific to the US because of different laws, right? Like, yeah, there's the possibility of a suspect having a gun, you know. I think that is a special case, but like, to begin with, like, the law enforcement job is not easy. There are different situations that can be very, very dangerous, and they have to be ready to react and ready to assess the situation very quickly. And yeah, like sometimes to prevent the case from escalating, there's absolutely situations where they get more aggressive, and it's a difficult choice. It is a difficult choice. Like you can't, like, I don't think we can imagine, unless we are working in the law enforcement, I don't think any of us can imagine like how quickly that choice has to be made. And absolutely there are mistakes. There are overly aggressive police officers, and I did watch other compilations where I disagreed with the officers. Like I agreed that they were too aggressive, like there was no need for that. But at the same time, I acknowledge that it is a very difficult job to be trained for. You can't swing any way, like the pendulum can't swing in any way too far, you know? You can't be too aggressive, but also like, you can't just be nice all the time in every single situation. Every single situation cannot be solved sometimes like with just talking or being nice. Unfortunately, there are very, very different and very dangerous cases that police has to handle. So it's, ultimately it is a very difficult job, and not everyone can do it. I've made it today. Hey, history nights. Hi. Been very busy and am sick. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that you're sick. I do hope that you're taking care of yourself. Please take a lot of rest, and just rest enough. And I hope you feel better soon. That's why there's a good cop and bad cop. Yeah, right. Like there's good cop, bad cop, or like in the other guy's bad cop, I guess. Every choice may save a life. Yeah, like, well, it goes both ways, right? Like every choice that the law enforcement makes can save a life and can take a life. And it is an impossible situation to be in. And I don't think there's any training that can really prepare you for the entire scope of the job. Honestly, there isn't. They can do their best. Like the system can do, hopefully, can do its best to prepare officers for any situation, but it's not possible. It's just not. The good cop, bad cop, and bad cop. Batman. I mean, I would just hope that officers make the best decision with reason, with a reasonable approach. All right. Baxter, okay, I'm going to lurk. No worries, probably for the rest of the stream. I need to bake some bread for tomorrow. What? You're baking bread? It's amazing. Okay, I need pictures. Can you post pictures to, or can you send me the picture of the bread to like Twitter? I want to see that. Dude, I'm impressed. Because I tried baking bread and I failed miserably. So I am super impressed whenever someone can actually like bake a legitimate loaf of bread. And it's like, wow. Yeah. All right.
This was crazy. It was nothing compared to this entitled woman who deserved to be slapped on the face by a Target manager after what she did.
Oh yeah, sure. Discord works.
People that look like me.
No, ma'am.
What happened?
On the 22nd of October, police officers received a call from a local Target grocery store reporting a customer who they alleged had taken some items and made an attempt to leave the store without paying for them. When she was apprehended by the store security and asked to drop the items, she refused because she
so she stole. Oh god. Okay. Wait a minute. I wanna see that. But Danny, thank you so much.
Target grocery store reporting a customer who they alleged had taken some items and made an attempt to leave the store without paying for them. When she was apprehended by the store security and asked to drop the items, she refused because she felt like she had a right to take them as a support for her community.
What?
This led to a fight between them.
No!
When the officers arrived at the scene, they met an innocent-looking woman who they could barely believe was involved in what they were called for.
Ma'am, are you okay?
Physically, I'm okay. Emotionally,
Car 4 David 31.
Okay.
In front of the big lot, 825 Main.
Got left side glasses?
Those are my glasses that he knocked off my face, yes.
I tried to close you out of my office and you just kept on pushing your way in.
That's right.
No, sir. I didn't push my way in.
Yes, you did.
No, I came around the corner quickly.
Although the officer took a calm approach in handling the situation, it didn't take long before she started complicating it.
Would you quit talking? Hey, no.
Excuse you?
Stop talking. When I'm telling you, you stop talking, okay?
Do you know who I am?
No.
We'll figure that out when I get your ID. You have cameras here,
I don't
right?
know you.
That's all
You
And I-
really don't know who I am.
Man.
What? Okay.
Is your ID in here?
No.
Okay.
Okay, where's your ID?
It's in here.
May I see it?
Sure.
Wait, boobs? Oh, okay. This is like, man, I can't do that. Yeah, I don't. I am not well endowed to do the boob ID between boobs thingy. Aw. Regrets. Regrets. Sometimes I wish I could hide my ID between my boobs. I cannot.
You need my ID. You're not taking his.
It seems so.
You know who he is.
How? What's his name?
We've been here
What's his name?
many times.
You identify
Can I
it. What's
have your
his
ID?
name? If I have to get my ID in this situation,
I'll
why
get his
doesn't
ID
it?
too. Don't worry
Exactly.
about it.
This has
All
to
right,
be
you're
right.
just digging a hole here.
No,
Let me have
we're
your
gonna
ID.
do this the right way.
Ma'am,
We've been doing it the wrong
Ma'am,
way for a long. No, thank
have
you.
his.
Thank
Give your
you.
ID.
Thank you. No, we're gonna do this properly.
Oh, okay.
If we're gonna have this conversation, we will do it properly.
Okay.
Eventually, she decided to calm down and tell her side of the
Fearsona.
story.
Yeah,
However,
yeah, for me. There's always fan art. There is always fan art. Like my model, you know, like I made my model a little more like well endowed in the bosom area. This is just like real life regrets and wishful thinking. Okay.
her story was about to show how entitled she really was. It was at this moment that it became clear to the cops that she had no plans to pay for anything that she had taken from the store. Or at least wanted the store to bear half the cost.
So what caused the issue then here today?
Because
Check
I
lane
came
10.
in.
Actually, it's kind of.
Target is somewhat of a home for me. And
Okay.
we're gonna have a big discussion here, and I asked her to do it nicely.
Who are you going to have this big discussion with?
With Target, wherever in Target I needed to see
Okay.
her.
What were you asking her to do?
Reach out to her manager so we can have a larger discussion about how money works and how provision works.
I'm pretty sure the way that money works is that if you go inside a store and you take an item, you will have to go through the register and pay for said item with money, and then you can leave. But apparently that's not the case.
In a very wrong way.
Can you elaborate a little bit, go into further detail?
Sure. I was asking with the support of my community to come behind me in a big way to have a money conversation.
What?
There have been people subjugated, locked out of things. We have decided we were not going to have a bigger conversation.
Oh, okay.
I decided to take a stand. This is my Rosa Parks moment, dude.
Oh. Okay.
I'm just listening. That's all I'm doing.
We're having a conversation about how
I'm sorry.
to reconcile the fact that some
I think I would love to.
benefited off of a system that was rigged against other people.
But it's a
I
store.
asked nicely to have that conversation.
Okay, what were you asking for?
For her to connect me with who I could talk to.
What was your purpose of that further conversation? What were you going to ask that person for to do?
To break the lies around money.
Can I talk for a second?
Break the lies around money. Oh, okay. So essentially, for this person in charge of Target to say, okay, this lady she can take whatever she wants and she doesn't need to pay this.
Simplify what happened outside. You had a certain amount of money that was with you, correct? And you asked somebody to cover the rest, correct? That was your goal.
Okay. What? What's
That was your
going
goal,
on?
correct? To cover the rest.
Yes.
And were you can I please finish?
Yeah.
Were you anticipating that that matter would be resolved right here, right now?
No.
Okay.
I knew I asked her to put me in touch with the right people.
Because that would be unreasonable.
Since the management didn't want to press charges against her, the officers gave her the option to leave without any complications, but for some reason, she chose to turn things against herself.
So she could have left? They gave her an out? She could have left and she refused. Okay, well, I'm interested. Let's see where this goes.
I'm sorry?
As of today, you're trespassing for party.
On the basis of you hitting me?
Ma'am, let's go. Outside.
No.
Oh.
That is not going to
Either
happen.
you walk out on your own or in handcuffs.
Oh, I will be arrested for this cause.
Oh, okay. That's her Rosa Parks moment, so...
You're gonna it's gonna be on camera. Where are you holding your lines at?
Come on.
So it's very straightforward. Any business can refuse a customer. If I go to Wendy's and I like my haircut, they don't have to serve me.
Does he have to?
That's all this is.
So
He
he gets the right to kick me out after he hits me. He didn't bubble that. He can't bubble that up in management.
He is speaking on behalf.
Isn't Wendy's a fast food? Why did he say, if I go to Wendy's and I don't like my haircut, they can refuse to serve me? What? wait, what? Okay, I got lost. Free to go. Decides to elaborate further. What a woman. I know.
The company is
Really? Exactly.
She's taking a stand. Or a seat in this case.
But he couldn't do it there?
I wasn't out there. I'm sure tensions were a little different than they are at this moment in time. So...
No, you're gonna reconcile that. You're not gonna give me any more lies. You will tell the truth about the situation. No. You are trying to arrest me for him hitting me.
Rather than take the golden chance of walking away without facing any consequences of her actions, she continued to cause trouble.
Oh, there is a CCTV. Okay, well, this can be resolved. You know, there's okay. You guys can't see it, but there is a CCTV right here. So there's, I think this is I think this might be a camera, or I don't think this is the fire kind of detector, but smoke detector. I think this is a camera, might be. Well, anyway, like, I think there should be, right? Like, Target has cameras, so no problem. This can be resolved really quickly.
Despite the cops hinting that their patience was running out.
Yeah, it seems like she's having her Rosa Parks moment.
Menacing and disorderly conduct.
Sitting there menacing.
Now, here's what we would like to do. We would rather you walk outside and not make a big deal. If you're going to make a big deal, we're going to have to handcuff you and do all that other stuff.
Yes, you will.
Let's go.
And then she's gonna complain that she's being cuffed.
Don't get resisting too. Okay?
Let's do it.
Let's not.
If we're gonna go into it, let's do it.
They're giving her an out. They're like, lady, you can walk away.
I know, I just watched the video.
I asked to open a conversation, and he's still blocking me out, and you guys are.
Oh, so he did show the police the video of her, like, just doing stuff.
Chased the one employee all the way to the front.
Oh.
You made contact with her body by pushing your body into hers. I just watched Thursday day on the video.
Okay.
He then came out, and you followed him all the way back here.
Okay.
Making him fear for his safety. You backed him into an office, and you got hit in the face, unfortunately.
When people who are backed into a corner, they can choose. They can choose to do the right thing. Or they can choose to lash out.
But then if the roles were reversed, let's say let's reverse the roles. The guy is chasing her all the way to her office, and she defends herself, like, she feels threatened, she feels unsafe. She defends herself by, like, pushing him away or punching him in the face. I bet that she would sing a different song. She would be like, "Oh, this was self-defense. I was feeling that my life was in danger." Yeah, that was the same for him. What is the right thing? Not to defend yourself? Like, not to do anything?
I moved my line continuously.
I guess, like, run away and close the door, but then she pushed her way into the office. So what's the... Yeah. So what was he supposed to do?
They were gatekeepers.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't even like a... I'm sorry for pausing, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't even like a punch in the face. But it was like, oh, in the middle of the scuff, like, oh, he was trying to push her out of the office, like prevent her from walking into the office. And then, yeah, like hands were flying and she was also probably, you know, scuffing with him. So yeah, just like pushing, like trying to push her way in. Yeah, you know. Yeah, like she, not random guy, the manager of the store, because he was in this in the office. I think he was the manager.
You were free to leave at any time.
Absolutely.
But you didn't.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they gave you a chance.
You amplified the situation. No, you wanted something
when the
for
laws are not right, you make a stand so they can change.
Oh, the fist is up.
You ready to go outside?
If the laws are meant to hold people down, you will fight for me, my community.
Let's go outside.
No one is here.
You will come for me.
Oh.
Let's go outside.
Okay, well, you have the chance to like.
Right now, just like before.
They're still trying to just get her to leave, just being a creep.
Situation it doesn't need to be. It's already done.
It's not done.
It's done.
Absolutely.
Tonight.
Okay, well then you're gonna get cuffed.
You're not. Your people that look like you are
Yeah.
done trying to gatekeep people that look like me.
No.
She is stubborn.
What happened?
You got mad at them because they wouldn't give you your
You
card for free.
I literally no.
Yes.
What?
You saw my heart. You understand what I was trying to do.
Rather than accept that she was in the wrong, she began to claim that the security officer ought to have been detained alongside her because they both caused a disturbance. For some reason, she believed that she
gotta
was being
respect
picked
that.
on because
She's
of
fighting for her right to fight. Sure, why not?
her color.
But he's not getting arrested for assault.
It's not assault.
He's defending himself.
Yeah.
We're all watching this, right?
Absolutely.
We're all watching this together.
Yeah, but that's not what happened, and everything is on camera.
Ma'am, you were
The
completely in
laws.
the wrong.
No, I wasn't. No. This
But
is
here's
the
the thing.
problem.
Even if we're wrong, that's what court's for. So we don't need to argue about it. We just have to go with what probable cause and what the law states, okay? You can't touch other people, okay? You can't make other people. You did. I watched the video. Okay?
Yeah,
can't
everything's
do
on the
that.
video, on camera.
You can't make people feel for their safety. That's why it's menacing, okay? You can't chase employees back in offices. That's disorderly conduct.
He asked me. He was gatekeeping me.
Ma'am,
What does
you're
that
free to
mean?
leave at any
No,
time.
he knew about the police. He said, I will call the police. And instead of doing that, he ran back here.
And you chased him.
Well, yeah, because maybe that's where the phone is. I don't know, like maybe he has to use the landline from the store for the records or something.
You're completely wrong.
No, there was not any times that my hands
Or he
came
had a
up
phone
to
in his
anything
office.
to anybody.
You're not being
What I
charged
did,
with
I
assault.
stood my ground.
Okay, and you
And
were
when
wrong.
people, no, I wasn't. Standing your ground is not wrong if you're standing it in the truth.
Oh, okay.
If there are places where the system is broken and rigged against people, anybody,
Here's
the
what we're gonna do.
rules need to change.
Okay, but the rules and laws are still state at present that you cannot take something from a store without paying. That's stealing. So the rules aren't changed yet, so you can absolutely fight for that and petition that is your right. You can, file a petition for stores to not require customers to pay if they don't wish to pay. Sure, that's your, if that's your dream, go get your dream, achieve your dream. I support that if that's gonna make you happy to petition for the money to not be required in stores. There's a thing called common sense. Hey, maybe this is her la la land and this is her truth, that's fine. You can, she can fight for her dreams, but the legal way. But at the same time, just why? Why? She seems like she's trying to deny to the truth from ignoring. Yeah, she's absolutely ignoring the video evidence. They're the police officer, and they were just like, yo, we're giving you a chance. You can walk away. You can walk out right now. Just walk away. Go home. It's fine. We're giving you a chance. Walk away peacefully. That's fine. We're gonna forget about all of this. And she's like, no. And before you know it, no more stores. Yeah, before you know it, no more stores because no one got money for buying, like, restocking, and just, yeah, and everything is just gone. So, oh god, okay.
They're not changing tonight, okay?
Yeah, they're not.
Go by
Yeah.
the Ohio Revised Code.
You're holding me down.
Hey, Ohio. Been there.
In this moment,
You are going to
Now
get
you're under
arrested.
arrest, yes.
for him hitting me.
Yeah, she escalated. So
At this point, it was becoming more apparent why the
refused.
cops had been called in the first place and why she needed to be removed from the store.
Why was he not being arrested? And because he said he could have called the cops, he realized he had a choice in that
And
moment.
I chased him into his office. So here's the deal.
Yeah.
We're done. I need you to turn around, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. Thank you.
yeah, her chance to go away, to walk away, is gone.
As a human being, to protect the law.
Yeah, but the rules are not changing today. Of course, it's
Do you have
Ohio.
anything on your person that's gonna?
Hey,
poke us
Ohio wasn't
about us?
bad. It was nice.
No. Okay.
Eventually, it started becoming obvious to her that raising unnecessary complications for herself might have been a bad decision. Unfortunately, she couldn't undo her actions.
And I asked nicely, and I got refused, and I stood in line. That scared them, and they lashed out.
So, do you think you could have approached it in a different manner than how we approached it today, and probably got the same goal, the same end?
How do you expect?
Pay?
Or I'm asking for something at the register.
Or
to be
put it
done.
away?
The cashier couldn't do it for me. I asked her to bubble it up to a manager. That's what you do. You take it up the chain of command.
Absolutely, you do. Yeah.
But this is the problem. My people have been trying to take it up the chain of command, and they're getting smacked back down.
Oh, okay.
The laws are not in their favor. For you to take a hard stand,
okay.
I just got hit. They were gatekeeping me. They told me they were not
So
going
can
to
I
help
just
me.
ask a?
I asked a very nice and polite question to that young lady. She said, I'm the only one here. I can't help you. I can't do that for you. Okay.
Yeah, if the manager is not there, but
It was a little over $1,000.
$1,000?
And a little bit of change.
how do you get to $1,000 a Target? Am I just too innocent? Am I like a cheapskate? Like I wouldn't. Wait. At Target? Wait. I mean, I guess you could. Because isn't it like different? Well, I mean, Target is huge, right? Like it can be cosmetics, it can be anything. But how $1,000? What? Oh, I mean, I'm interested to see what she was going to buy.
That it wasn't going. I wasn't.
Must be
gonna
the
able to
eggs
get
and
everything
toilet paper. I
without
guess so.
assistance.
Yeah. Did you have like a coupon you could have used? Did you
Yeah.
have a discount? Nothing like
Target.
that. So you
No,
were
sir.
out of money. You asked for a discount, basically. Asked them to comp like a couple $100.
I asked them to have the larger conversation with me.
Oh, okay,
Why-
okay. I love how she's like avoiding saying the actual thing. Like, yeah, I wanted to get free stuff. Woke people. Oh, why did she like? I love how she's just like trying so hard to not say, yeah, I was trying to get new free stuff. I was trying to not pay, but also I was trying to get $1,000 worth of products from Target for free.
Why is it that people, when it gets to a point where a young man reached out and hit an older black woman,
Regardless of age, race, anything.
Yeah, if you
don't hit somebody.
You don't hit people, but I can also understand why he did. He was defending himself. You chased him into a closed office where he had no point of exit.
Right, that was the point. I was forcing him to have a conversation.
In the end, she was charged with menacing and disorderly conduct and placed on a $500 bond. Next up is the irrational...
Jesus Christ. Oi. Oi. Dorothy, hello. Hi. Hi all. I just woke up from a nap. Welcome to the stream. We're watching some crazy arrests.
After bossing a cop around.
I need your driver license. And
You said okay. I need you.
On the 28th of August 2022, a traffic officer pulled over a driver for speeding. The driver, identified as Harquez Wilson, was going 70 in a 40-mile-per-hour zone. The officer proceeded to request a license and insurance card, but unexpectedly, Wilson decided not to comply with the officer's repeated requests.
I'm Officer Scott, Coral Springs Police. Stopping you for your speed, you're going 70 in a 40.
Okay.
Do you have your driver license and insurance card?
Give me a moment.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I didn't know. I don't know this. I didn't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
You didn't know what?
Don't understand.
I'm showing you. Here's the radar unit. You were going 70 miles an hour. The speed limit on University is only 40.
You scanned me with that. I didn't know that.
I'm scaring you with that.
I said you scanned me with that.
Yeah.
Okay, he sounds like he is under the influence. Good night, everyone. Good night, Jamie. Jamie, thank you so much for being here, for tuning in. Have a good night.
You don't need to give consent for that.
Your name is?
I'm Officer Scott.
Okay.
I need your driver license and your insurance card.
He kind of sounds...
44, go
right.
Roll me a routine, please.
Is it just me, or does he sound kind of like...
I'm just gonna reach for my paperwork.
Okay, no weapons in the car or anything like that?
Weapons.
Okay. We actually pulled into the Petco parking lot here.
Please.
Copy, Petco parking lot. No, I need your driver license and your insurance card.
I'm gonna need you to fill this out.
No, I need your driver license and your insurance card.
I'm gonna need you to fill this out.
Okay, I need your driver license and insurance card.
You said okay. I need you to fill this out.
I'll give you a pen, okay?
454, I'll stay in round Petco parking lot.
I need your information.
I need your information. And I need your driver license and your insurance card.
Yeah,
if you're failing to comply...
I don't want to make this difficult.
I don't either. I want to make this very easy, but you're making it very difficult. Because I've asked you several times now for your driver license and your insurance card, and you're failing to comply. When you get pulled over by the police, you have an obligation to provide identification. You also have an obligation to provide proof of insurance. 5429 valid registered.
Yeah, like if there's like a traffic violation, yeah, you have to, like, especially if you're driving, yeah, you have to give them your driving license, right?
I'm trying to be mutual.
No, you're not. I've asked you several times for your driver license. You don't want to give me your driver license.
That's not what I'm doing.
You want to argue and you want to do this sovereign citizen stuff, and this is not going to work out right now. This is not going to work out for you.
I'm not sovereign.
Okay.
I have a license.
I'm going to give you one more chance to provide your driver license before I pull you out of the car and detain you in handcuffs.
After realizing that the officer could detain him, Wilson went on to make lame accusations, trying to play the victim. However, the officer was determined to uphold the law.
I'm not. All you're doing is under duress. You gotta give me time. And I'm asking.
None of this is under duress. I've asked you several times.
And I'm working with you.
There is no duress here. You haven't even attempted to locate a driver license.
I'm doing that. How are you lying?
You don't have a driver license in your phone, sir. I need a physical driver license from you. You're not. There is no such thing as an electronic version of a driver license.
That's a lie.
No, it's not a lie.
Cooperating with me. Okay. Give me a moment. You held me under arrest. I can turn off my car.
Well, I guess like he was trying. I wonder if he was trying to find a picture of his driver's license. It's possible. Like it's possible that that's what he means, and that's why he's looking through his phone. Like maybe a picture of his driving license. I don't know.
Turn your car off.
Hi.
Give me a moment.
Turn your car off.
Give me a moment.
Turn your car.
Give me a moment. You're doing too much.
He has like documents here. What?
Stop.
Oh, come on now.
Relax. Relax.
I cannot.
Relax.
Hold on.
Relax.
I feel safe here. I'm not gonna oppose anything.
Yeah, he has like a binder of documents. Are you kidding me?
You getting
Face away from me. Please. Face away from me.
Allow me.
Face away from me.
Oh, we're resisting.
No. Face away from me.
This is because I'm wearing all black.
What?
Bravo 23, Gary 5. Face away from me.
Don't.
Your hand.
Like he could have stood. Okay, this is just okay. Like he didn't have to. Like he kind of fell to the ground. Like he could have stood up.
Put your hand behind
There was
your
no
back.
need for this.
Do it now. Do it now. Right now. You're under arrest.
Yeah, he was kind of like.
I'm a wolf. Stop.
Leave your hands behind your back.
Okay, but like, is this? I'm not a fan of the knee on the neck. Like, why? Why? That's not. I mean, he is resisting, but like, can you just not do this? I'm not really a fan of this, but.
Would you allow me to get my stuff? Y'all wouldn't allow me. I don't have it in my pocket.
Yeah, he is kneeling kind of on his neck.
You're under arrest.
Don't allow me.
That's logical.
Man, y'all going to court, man. Y'all using excessive force. I have my license, registration, and people.
Yeah, but you weren't giving it to them. Like, you had every chance.
And then you call me a sovereign.
So they don't bite. Yeah, like, I'm not. Yeah, like, you know, it seems pretty extreme, but okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That does make sense. Like in certain situations, yeah, absolutely. But he was just getting kind of. Although he was like face down.
You won't allow me to get anything. I can't
roll over on your other side.
But y'all use so much excessive.
Yeah, he said wearing all black. He's like, oh, okay.
So everybody will be able to see just how much time I gave you to provide an ID when you refused over and over.
So I have. Okay, Serotonin Enjoyer says, I have cousins in the force and corrections. Dave told me that sovereign citizens are often the most dangerous because they usually have more guns. Oh, that's what you, okay. Yeah, sovereign citizens are often the most dangerous because they usually have more guns and are more unpredictable. He did claim that there's no weapons in the cars, there's no weapons in the car. So I mean, yeah, like you can't, right? Like, again, it's the situation where it's like an impossible choice for the police officer. They have to assume like, okay, they also have to assume there's a possibility that they're lying and there is some kind of weapon, especially since he wasn't really pulling out, like the officer asked him so many times for driving license and insurance card, and he had all the time to reach for it to hand it over, and he didn't. So
over.
Yeah, people are scary. They can turn every time. Yeah, they can.
After
Yeah.
being placed in the police car, Wilson continued to be uncooperative.
True.
Something he would later be cited for.
Doing this for money.
This has nothing to do with money.
Cause no, the way you just disrespect me, I'm gonna have to. I know.
You do whatever you have to do. I told you we're not going to play this sovereign citizen.
Okay.
I didn't say that.
You're trying to have me fill out sovereign citizen paperwork.
No, I'm not. That's the paperwork gets your information so I know who you are.
I told you who I was. As a matter of fact, the very first thing I said to you was, I'm Officer Scott, Coral Springs Police.
Yeah, he did.
I just
He did.
asked you to fill out that information.
Yep.
That's all I did.
Yep, that is.
Fill out that information.
And you didn't comply with any lawful command.
I said, give me a moment. I'm doing
I gave you several moments.
Yeah, he did. You had a lot of time.
Disrespectful, man.
Yeah, I know you are.
No, man, I'm not going back and forth with you.
No, you're going to jail.
You're doing this for money.
No.
Yeah, he had like all this time, and he kept asking like, "Oh, fill this out first. Fill this out first." Like, yeah, you can also. I get it. Like maybe he wanted to have this officer's name and his badge number on like paper. But also, if you ask him to state if anything happens, right? Like if you ask him to state his name and his badge number, it's all on body cam. The officer has body cam, so it's all on camera.
Doing this for money.
I'm doing this because I was conducting speed enforcement for the safety of the public because we have several crashes at this intersection. You're driving 30 miles an hour over the speed limit, and then you refuse to provide a driver license when I ask for it.
You ain't give me the time I can.
He did.
You know what? I'm going to write it in the police report just how many times I asked you and how long it took.
It's recorded.
Yeah.
Yes. Every single moment of our conversation.
My actions is recorded, so you can see I'm trying to show you information.
No.
Yeah, everything is recorded.
It's most certainly going to show that I asked you several times for an ID and you wanted to play in your phone and give me a paper to fill out.
My camera, because I don't have. If you check my pockets, I don't have anything on my pockets. I just came from the gym. I'm trying to give you information.
You didn't try to give me anything. I'm going to get it right now.
Yeah, it took forever.
I need your
now.
right index finger.
I'm Jacques of the Wilson family.
Jacques of the Wilson family?
Yes.
Is that your whole name? Jaqquez? Is that how you spell it?
Uppercase J, lowercase a, uppercase W, of the family Wilson. So uppercase W.
Like that.
Lowercase I. Somewhat.
Somewhat? What? Somewhat? Oh god, okay. Is he sober? Cause what? Somewhat?
But that's not it.
Listen,
is that how you spell your name or not?
I'm being held under duress.
Is that how you spell your name or not?
No.
How do you spell your name?
So there's an E at the end. I told you J-A-C-Q, uppercase J, A, lowercase A, C, uppercase. Like, listen, if E-S-E, E-S-E, that's how I spell my name. Lowercase A.
That's how it's on your driver's license. E-S-E. I don't know that he even has a driver license. I need your right index finger.
The officer continued to
Oh
interrogate
my God.
him, but his efforts were met with resistance. Wilson started playing the victim and bringing up claims of racial discrimination.
Of course.
I have the paperwork, and I know what license. I have all this. I have proof of insurance.
Where is it then?
Listen, I'm not trying to harm anybody. You don't want to hear that. You want to send another black person on black chill.
This has nothing to do with black. I am not towing your car. We're going to leave it here. What I'm trying to ask you is if there's anything valuable in your car that you'd like me to take out and put in the police department for safekeeping. Because there's a chance that the plaza owner tows your car because it's sitting here without a tag on it. I'm trying to be as nice as I possibly can to you, and you're making my job extremely difficult.
Listen,
so here's the thing. If you have something valuable in there that you'd like me to take out and put in the police department for safekeeping,
hello.
tell me. If you don't have anything valuable in there, that's okay. I'll leave it all in there. If you don't want to answer the question, things are going to be left in there because I have no legal right to search your car at this moment, okay? Unless you want to give me consent to search your car. Would you like to give me consent to search your vehicle?
Give me a moment. Like,
okay.
You giving me a lot. I have the thing that I was getting for you to give you the paperwork. I have a binder and I have my book bag and my phone. And it's not no joke. I don't see your badge number. And that's really, I don't see your badge number. You say your name, like I know a Boston guy, he played for Florida,
okay.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Do I have consent to search your vehicle?
I asked you to.
Do I have consent to search your? Do I have consent to search your vehicle? Yes or it's a yes or a no question. Do I have consent to search your vehicle?
Do you need to get the stuff out?
Will you allow me to search your vehicle?
I'll allow you to grab two things that I'm identifying for you out of my vehicle.
Okay, what two things?
My book bag.
Where is the book bag?
I believe it's in the back seat.
Can you get the book bag out of the back seat, please? What else?
I don't have anything.
That's it? Just the book bag?
And the binder with all my documentation.
Where is the binder? The one that you had in your lap?
Yeah, in the front seat, okay.
Accordion binder on the front seat.
And that paper, I still need you to fill that out.
No, I'm not going to fill that paper out. You're going to have all my information on your probable cause affidavit, okay?
Afterward, he was transported to jail. But during transportation, he continued to challenge the officer's authority and expressed dissatisfaction with the situation.
Do you know what a license is?
Yes.
Okay. Then you would know that it's a physical card that you are required to provide upon demand by a police officer when you're pulled over on a traffic stop.
Hi. Welcome back.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Oh, don't worry. It's going to be right in your probable cause affidavit. You'll see the exact statute.
Black law dictionary.
What? Wait.
A license.
Okay, you can cite all your sovereign citizen stuff that you want.
Is that a thing? I'm sorry, is that a thing? Like Black Law Dictionary? Is that... Okay, I have to check this. Wait, hold up. I have to check this because... Oh, is that a thing? No, it is. It is. It is a thing. No, I honestly, I genuinely did not know if this was a thing. So it is actually a legal dictionary. So Black's Law Dictionary, this is the correct title, is the most frequently used legal dictionary in the United States. Wait, let me pull this up. Legal dictionary in the United States. Henry Campbell Black. Oh, so it's that's the author. Wait. Okay, so that's Black's Law Dictionary. It's not Black Law Dictionary. It's Black's Law Dictionary because the author is Henry Campbell Black. Okay, was the author of the first two editions of the dictionary. Okay. a dictionary of law containing definitions of the terms and phrases of American and English jurisprudence, I guess, ancient and modern, including the principal terms of international, constitutional, and commercial law, with a collection of legal maxims and numerous select titles from the civil law and other foreign systems. Interesting. I did not know, but he kind of got it wrong. So it's not Black Law Dictionary, it's just Black's Law Dictionary because the author was named, the surname was Black. Hold the frick up. Wait a minute. Wikipedia has dark... Oh my god! wait. I'm speechless. I'm speechless right now. I just found dark mode on Wikipedia. I'm sorry, I'm crying. This is a very emotional moment for me. Sona got jump scared. Oh my god. I did not know that. This is a very incredibly emotional moment for me. I'm sorry, I'm like low-key crying a little bit that Wikipedia has dark mode. I did not know. How did I not know that? How did I not know that I can actually wait with wide? Okay. The text. Yo, what? I can change it to small? I've been bamboozled all this time. Finally, I can see it a bit better. Hey, Sona don't handle horror well. I just realized that it had settings. Oh my god! Wow. Wait, automatic? What would be automatic? Okay. Oh. Whoa. Okay, that's kind of. I am. Flabbergasted. That is interesting, but also flabbergasted. I do prefer dark mode, yes. It's a little easier on the eyes, but flabbergasted. Okay.
The problem
Let's
is
continue.
that you're in Florida and we go by Florida state statute here. So your sovereign immunity doesn't work here in Florida.
Well, I mean, the document was...
Then stop citing all the sovereign citizen laws.
I just said Black Law Dictionary. This is the legal dictionary, international legal dictionary.
It is. Okay. Yeah. It is a legal dictionary.
Nope. I think it's the other way around, my friend. I think you feel like you're above the law.
Upon arriving at the jail, Wilson's
I mean, it
refusal
doesn't hurt to be
cooperate
informed,
persisted.
right?
The officer conducted a thorough search of Wilson's vehicle, retrieving valuable items requested by Wilson. Despite finding Wilson's valid driver's license and registration, he was charged with resisting an officer, driving while suspended, and unlawful speed posted on a municipal...
Wait, his license was suspended? Oh, yeah. Boy.
road. In the following case, a professor just wouldn't stop accusing a cop of racial profiling after locking himself out of his office.
Do you have a campus actual?
I don't. I lost it.
Let me clear this with my supervisor first, okay? Yeah.
What? Oh, so he's a professor. Okay, so he's a professor at this university.
I'm sure that's the case.
Oh.
If I was a white professor, you'd be fine with this. And you want to smirk about it, but you know it's true.
On the 25th of May 2022, a police officer was called to a college campus after a professor allegedly locked himself out of his office. Upon arrival, he couldn't present any proof that he was actually a professor.
Hey, how are you?
Okay, so...
Oh, it's all good, man. Do you have your campus ID with you?
I don't. That's the thing. If you go inside my office, I lost my ID. I was traveling this weekend. But here's my credit card.
Do you have a campus actual?
I don't. I lost it. But here's my...
Okay.
But if we go inside my office,
there's no
my door's open.
other...
Just the front, the office door is, the hallway's locked. But my office is open right now. If we go in there,
do you have a...
I can give you my ID number.
Did you call your dean?
Oh, my dean, no. My dean's left. He's not here.
I would call because Because here's the thing. So I can't unlock it without any photo ID.
Mm-hmm.
And
but it's like the campus ID is not the only ID, photo ID that you should be carrying, right? Like I guess like you should have like a doesn't driver's license have a photo ID, right? Like photo. So there should be a number of different IDs. Like there's no way that he's just like, so you don't have like, oh, you lost your campus ID. Okay, well, what about a driver's license? Or what about a different ID or a passport or something that proves your identity? Because they can't just open the door for you, like, you know, for anyone just to like that claims like, oh, okay, I'm this and this person.
Technically, like
I
before,
don't know if he's a professor. He probably is. Like, I mean, it seems like, but
we get called. It has to go through the dean first. You have to come respond.
My cell phone's in there. I don't have anything.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately,
you wouldn't be unlocking my door. You'd be locking the hallway.
Do you have any form of photo ID in there?
I don't. In there, I have pictures of myself and my family. You can see that. I promise you'll see that.
Well, the police. I guess the police officer could unlock it and just walk in, leave the guy outside, walk in, check for the pictures, and confirm what he's saying.
I promise you that. You'll see it in there, dude. I promise you. You'll see my pictures of me and my kids and my wife. Just look. You just gotta open up the hallway. My door's unlocked. I just forgot my keys when I used the restroom. My car's parked right here. This is my card. My Honda Accord. I'm here. I promise you. I'm not lying. Just open the door.
Do you use any other form of?
I don't. I was traveling to Jersey and I lost my ID. I'm sorry.
Okay, and your photos are in there?
Yeah, but everything's in there. I promise you. You'll see everything in there.
Okay. So I guess he's gonna do that. He's gonna confirm.
Looks weird. Like I've got no IDs. You know, like. But I promise you, once you're in there, you'll see my.
The man couldn't understand that the cop can't open the room for him without any ID. This was when he started to rant about his race.
Okay. Let me clear this with my supervisor first, okay?
Yeah, like they have to. Yeah, they have to confirm, right? Don't just like take someone's word for it.
Okay, so I talked to my supervisor and he said no go, unfortunately. So. Are you? I totally get it. I explained to him the circumstances, but unfortunately, he won't let me go in there.
So how do I do what I do?
Do you have any way to contact anybody? Call a phone, your dean, or you have to get in that car. Your car's here.
Yeah. Did you not
get to a phone?
Or did he like leave? I guess like he was going to the bathroom. Like, is it possible that he just like left everything? That sucks. That is definitely, you know, not a great situation.
Like I said, man, as much as I'd like to help, I talked to my supervisor and he said no go.
Yeah, I would say, right, like, because there's a possibility. So, like nowadays, it's just like people spin different stories. What?
I'm sorry.
I'm sure you are. I'm sure that's the case. If I was a white professor, you'd be fine with
No,
it.
just anyone.
You know it's true. You
have to confirm identity.
I'm sorry. I literally called trying to help.
That's true, man. That's the part. That I'm a fucking professor. I'm in there. I locked the door accidentally. I went to use the restroom. You guys can't open the door.
I called. Like I said, I called.
You called your supervisor. That's the part, man. But all right.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry about that. Take care.
In the end, the man was left alone by the cop with no solution to his problem.
I just wonder. I wonder how it resolved. Like, what was the guy's like? What did the guy do? Like, he was left, but then, yeah, it doesn't matter the race, an identity. Yeah, like an identity is needed for confirmation. I think it would have been the same process for any person, right? Like anyone who would be there at the same situation, like in the same situation, right? Like you have to confirm the identity. It's kind of. I guess like he wasn't carrying any. I guess it might have been like a very unlucky situation in which he didn't have any form of ID on himself, which kind of sucks, right? At the same time, like he left his phone in there. Like I usually just take my phone everywhere because like you have to, I don't know, but yeah, it was just a very unlucky situation, I think.
Case where an arrogant woman's attitude got her arrested.
Uh-oh.
Okay, arrest me then.
Okay. If you're refusing to leave, that's fine.
I'll leave.
Oh.
On October the 28th,
arrest me then. And then she proceeds to thrash around when they actually try to arrest her. Oh my God.
2022, officers responded to a disturbance call at an apartment related to trespassing. Upon arrival, they met Taylor.
Yeah, it was bad
who
luck. I think it was
claimed she
just bad
treated
luck.
unfairly. Little did the officers know, the night was about to get chaotic.
Listen, I gotta make sure they're good
we got into altercation here last time. We were already in there.
Okay.
We got over to we were already in there. Then the guy who owns it said security told you to get out. So I'm getting out. I'm waiting for my friend. I'm saying y'all being racist because y'all the only one that called me out. They didn't call my other friend out, and she's Hispanic and she looks white, and they only called me out.
Oh, it's oh my God. I was wondering like what is it on her head, because it's like it's floating above her head. I think it's like a angel's kind of like a black feathery kind of what is it, halo? I didn't realize like it's a headband. I was like, what is happening? Like, oh, I thought it was at first I thought it was like hairstyle, like a bun, right? Like a bun and then braids. But then it was floating above her head, and I was like, what? What kind of hairstyle? No, yeah, like I thought it was her hair. So I was like, oh, you know, like that's an elaborate hairstyle. But then I realized it's floating, so I'm like, oh no, wait, I think it's a costume.
I had a problem with that.
See, yeah,
and
yeah.
Then he want to call the police, talking about I'm touching him. I touched his phone because I said I want to talk to the police too.
Okay.
Because that's not fair, and I don't. And she's still up in there. They keep letting her go back in, but I can't go back in. She's talking about she's looking for a sweater. She left it in there. They won't let me go back in there because they're being weird. But they let her go back in.
Okay.
Yes, but they let her go back in.
Okay.
Because I'm black and she's not. And I don't. That's weird.
Yeah.
They try to tell me I'm drunk, but I'm not. I'm perfectly sober. I can walk in a straight line right now, sir.
Okay.
And I don't that.
Yeah, I gotcha. They're over there.
And I feel like that's weird because we already got to. And then he said security told you to get out. We were in there for about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then he's talking about security told you to get out because his girlfriend is the one that we got to altercation with before. Yeah. So of course he's gonna protect his girlfriend. And I'm like, well, that's.
It's not great that you're saying you've been in an altercation with at the same place with the same people before. Like it's doesn't look great for you. Let me say that. Because it's just like, okay, so it's repeatedly you're getting into in an altercation with the same people. Like something's fishy here.
It's weird. And then both of the securities, the white one and the Mexican one, told me I gotta get out. But my other friend was able to go in and out of there. So, and I felt like that was weird because I'm black. And my friend's Akeem, the only other black one in there, and that's weird.
After a brief interaction, the officer couldn't help but notice her entitled behavior.
So here's the thing. This is the big overarching thing right now. It's their apartment.
Okay, but this they doing illegal as hell, and y'all not.
Yeah, like, yeah, I have to agree here that it's, you know what's unfortunate, that like everyone is calling it now, oh, the race card. That is sad. That is sad and unfortunate because it is, you know, a valid injustice in many cases, right? Like that this was, yeah, there was discrimination, but because it's being like used unnecessarily, like people just swung the pendulum so far that they're using, like overusing it where it doesn't apply. And it's unfortunately making people kind of look at it as if it's race card, right? Like it's invalid, where like there are cases where it's absolutely valid. But yeah, it's the same. It's actually the same with the Me Too movement. Like it was absolutely valid, and it was like, encouraging people to report SAs, which like there's so many cases that are valid and victims are just not reporting where they should be. And, like society is trying to push them to report it. But then some started falsely accusing people of SA, and unfortunately that is weakening the it's ironically discouraging actual victims from coming forward. It's kind of messed up that we try to abolish it only to be used and abused wrongly. I think that's the saddest part. Like I'm watching this video and I might be, it's ridiculous situations, ridiculous arrests. These are actual ridiculous arrests. But the sad part is that then because of this, the actual legitimate cases of racial discrimination are not being treated seriously. So yeah, there's definitely some abuse there. All right.
Not giving no. They can do coke in there. Ain't coke illegal, sir?
Coke is illegal, that's correct.
Okay, and that's what they doing in there.
Okay. So, unfortunately, I can't go in there without a warrant.
We're just gonna finish this case and then we're gonna jump to the poll because we've reached the goal for today.
Get a warrant.
I can't go in there without a warrant.
Get one.
Here's the thing, and if they don't want you in there...
Okay, but the problem is... Okay, they don't have to let me in there. They can kick me out, but the other person who was in the fight, they still let stay in there and go in and out. And she's the one who started the...
Yeah, if that's how that happened, that's unfair.
I know.
Yeah.
The security racist is... I don't get no...
Okay, so... Just...
I'm done talking. I told you what happened. Yeah, so... I don't need to keep repeating myself. And y'all gonna believe the security over... I don't get no... I'm tired of talking
Let him talk.
This
let
is
him
why
talk.
I'm talking with you, okay?
I already told you what happened, though.
And then I'm reiterating the story because I need you to fill in everything that doesn't really make sense to me, okay?
But don't make sense.
Because I'm trying to get us on the same
what
page.
don't make sense? I'm
trying to
asking.
get on the same page here. So you're telling me that they told the other girl to go?
No, they didn't.
They didn't. Okay.
Till I said something.
With the fight. So now
that fight happened a month ago.
A month ago?
Damn.
Okay, I am okay. Confused. It applies to different issues too, like gender inequality and stuff. Yeah, absolutely. No, absolutely. Like every single one of those issues is just being, it's just so sad because when people abuse it, that's when it loses legitimacy, even though like in certain situations it is legitimate, right? Like it's legit, and because of abuse, yeah, it just loses credibility. Okay.
There was no fight that happened tonight?
No.
Okay. Monkey,
Yeah,
did you go talk to the other security guard?
Especially if it is unfair.
Security guards are racist. I don't get no thing saying. They gonna say get me because I don't live here.
Okay.
That Mexican bitch right there.
Oh.
I don't care.
I know, but here's the thing. You don't want to be causing a scene with everyone.
I am because y'all not listening to me because y'all not gonna do nothing. Because the last time we got into an altercation, y'all didn't do nothing.
The officer explained to Taylor that the management had the right to ask her to leave, but it was a truth Taylor wasn't prepared to acknowledge.
So there was a few weeks ago they were involved. Me and one of the other residents here.
Yeah, that's not evidence. Like she didn't show any evidence so far.
I was like, "What do you want to do?" Like, you mean?
Well, why didn't you say that when we walked in?
Wait, did you say that there was still?
I don't know where it is, but they kept letting her in and out, but they wouldn't let me in.
Okay. Do you have any?
No, I don't. But that's not the point. The point is she never left her sweater in there, and they kept letting her in and out. And he's drunk, and he called me a bitch.
So here's the thing.
He tried to put hands
Well,
on
you
me,
called
so you
her
need to arrest him.
a bitch too.
Yes, he did. You weirdo.
Oh.
You're a racist. I don't care. Y'all try.
If you keep talking like that,
I'm talking to the police. You can have me banned. I don't get no. But at the same time, y'all getting on the wrong people. Y'all trying to tell me I'm the bad guy when you see him cursing me out. But he kept talking to me.
Well, you are insulting him, so.
Okay, but then you need to ban him. Okay, because he called me a. I don't get no.
Oh.
He's drunk.
We on
He's drunk. No, I'm trespassing. And he drunk, and I'm trespassing.
I can tell.
But they let me in that bitch with your drunk ass. Look at him. You bitch.
Uh-oh.
Just get back inside.
Well, get your ass because you drunk and say you see he drunk.
I got you, man. Just make.
Did you say you recognize her?
Ma'am, I'm gonna explain the legal justification to you.
I don't
Security.
get no.
That's it.
Okay, but at the same time, they said
Why
that
are
she
you
was here
yelling?
first, and they kept letting her in and
None of
out.
that matters.
Y'all are racist as fuck, and I'm gonna tell. Y'all are racist as hell.
Oh, I'm gonna tell.
Leave the property.
Okay, let me
There's
take a
like
video.
no evidence of anything.
You're racist as hell. Because when I pressed charges, y'all didn't do
There's zero
The officer,
evidence.
now getting frustrated, gave her one last shot to leave, but her entitled behavior persuaded her otherwise. A decision she would come to
Get
regret.
say hello.
Y'all let them do whatever they want to do. And y'all let them do coke in that. You gonna arrest me then.
Okay. If you're refusing to leave, that's fine.
I'll leave.
Oh, now, okay. I love how they gave her a chance. They're like, you can leave now or we're gonna arrest you. It's like, okay, arrest me then. And then, no, let me leave, I'll leave. The moment they grabbed her, oh my god, this is incredible. This is, what a show.
Stop.
Oh, okay. Now you want to leave when they actually grabbed you.
Let me leave.
Mhm.
Let me fucking leave.
Well, you had a chance.
You're done. We've been asking you to leave for 20 minutes.
No, you have
Yep.
not.
Yes, they have.
Put your hands behind your back.
They absolutely have. Oh my god. No, they're not. They ask you repeatedly, like, what's going on?
I'm suing y'all ass. Oh my God, I'm suing y'all.
You did this to yourself. Come on.
Yeah,
I'm not
she did.
To myself. Bet. I'm suing y'all. I'm suing y'all. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
I'm
seriously.
suing y'all. Don't worry about it.
Even the
See,
friends are like,
I couldn't leave.
stop.
She was in it too. I couldn't leave.
Hey, 6'9",
Oh my god. Wow.
Pull my shirt up.
Can I have your friend do it for you?
No, because why can't she leave? She was.
I'm talking about pulling your shirt up.
Listen to me. She was in the same other kitchen I was in. but
Oh,
was
she boobies. Boobies out.
Roll her on your side. Let's go.
Y'all racist.
Oh, okay. Boobies are in. Boobies are not out.
I don't know, because why did she arrest
Yet they
me?
asked her
Listen to me.
so many times.
Because you not arrested, you did the same I did.
Like, they didn't even ask her. Like, yeah, like, they were later. They asked when she was starting to get aggressive. They did ask her to leave, but at first right, like, the officer was trying to get to the bottom of like what happened. So he was asking her to explain, and yeah, like, he was trying to get the just the situation, right? Like, what happened, and she kept talking over the officer, and she wasn't really making much sense, and there was no evidence of what she was claiming. Like, yeah, except for like the security asking them to leave because they got into an altercation, physical altercation, which I think any business will ask you to leave. What's the psychological term for being fearful of certain people like law enforcement and being belligerent to them at the same time? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, make it make sense. Yeah. There's so much wrong with this
Don't worry
situation.
about it, 'cause y'all racist. Why is she arrested? She's still on the property. She was
But
involved
she
in the
wasn't like
fight. Why
fighting
is
the
she still here?
officers.
You didn't leave.
Okay, she didn't either. So arrest her too.
Despite being detained, Taylor refused to go down without any resistance. In the
Oh, I'm getting up. Don't close the door.
Oh,
on
we're
me.
kicking.
What do you need?
She was in the fight too, and y'all not telling her to leave.
Doesn't have anything to do with it.
So
You were
what's
just
this?
told to leave because
And I'm
security
good.
asked you to
I
leave.
want to leave with my friend.
Okay,
you
listen
can't.
to me.
But
Listen
I don't want to leave by myself. I don't want to leave her by herself. She don't know nobody here.
I explained to you you were legally required to leave or you would
Okay,
be
but
arrested.
I didn't want to leave without my friend.
You don't get that choice.
But I don't want to leave. I don't know where I'm going.
You didn't say any of that. I said...
I'm telling you
listen,
this now,
Yeah.
sir.
When I explained that you're going to get arrested if you don't leave, you said, then arrest me.
Okay,
Yeah.
because-
You're not listening.
She did.
because She's doing the
You're
same
required
thing.
by law to leave.
Sir, but is she not?
She is not. Security did not tell us that she needed to leave.
But
They said
security
you
did
needed
not tell me though. They didn't tell
Security
me that to
told
my
us
face.
and I told you.
But they
Okay.
didn't tell me to
No,
my
they
face.
don't. I do.
Okay, but can I leave then?
No.
Why are you
No.
arresting me?
Well, now because of the kicking, aggravated battery, so you get a felony.
So now I'm aggravated battery?
Yeah, absolutely.
Really? Because y'all were putting me on the ground.
Because you were resisting.
Yeah.
I said that
Yes,
I was
What do you
gonna
call it?
leave. Sir, I said I'm
What's
gonna leave.
cute,
I swear to God, sir.
you know?
I did.
You said-
Sir, I
What
said
worldview is it?
I didn't do nothing wrong.
By being on the
I
property,
didn't do
you were
shit
doing
wrong. No, okay, because they didn't tell me to leave till I was in there.
I did.
Sir, but I wasn't gonna leave without my friend. I don't want her to be by herself. What do you
Yeah.
mean? When she gets to
When the
stay?
police tell you you have to
But she
leave,
gets to
it's
stay.
trespass.
Why did you tell her to stay? Why tell her to leave?
Because security is the
They
one who
told me
decided.
and her both to leave.
They told me, they told you.
So they didn't tell her because she was involved
one
in the
has
fight.
told me anything.
I didn't do nothing.
This is your phone.
Yeah, give me my phone,
This
please.
is coming with us to the jail.
I'm in the no. Don't close the door.
not
Oh,
put your
we're
leg
kicking, right?
Okay, but I
We're
wanna
putting
say
our leg in
something.
the door.
What do you want to say?
I got in there. Okay, they told me to leave. I left. But can I talk, please, sir?
No.
I have a right to talk. That's my right. You didn't give me no rights. You didn't read my rights.
police car, she
Oh.
kept insisting on her
Boy.
perceived rights, which she got totally wrong, and even went as far as accusing the officer of being incompetent.
I swear to God, I'm suing y'all racist as y'all get about black people because my friend didn't get arrested though, and they kicked her out though.
Did she get it? Wait, hold up, because I'm so confused. She's talking about her friend not getting arrested. Did she get... But then the friend doesn't know anyone there. Did she get into an altercation with the friend? Or with someone else? I'm so confused right now. Okay.
I already explained that to you.
And she claims to be sober.
You ain't have to do all that.
Yep.
No, you didn't. Don't worry about it. I'm suing the out of y'all.
You have that right.
Y'all wrong it. And y'all racist as hell.
So sad. It's sad. It's sad that the race card became a thing, you know. It's sad. That part is sad.
Me down to the ground. Three officers though? You needed 3 officers to pin me, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Why you needed 3 officers?
That's how many we had.
No, but y'all didn't need 3 officers. One person could have arrested me. You didn't need 3 officers to pin me down.
This kind of feels like mocking the, you know, like discrediting and mocking the legitimate cases of discrimination.
I weigh less than 150. You didn't need 3 officers. I know my you didn't bring me my rights, so I'm free to go. And don't worry about it. You didn't say you didn't have the right to remain silent. You didn't say none of that. And I swear to God you ain't say that. And I swear to God.
Well, he did. Well, we don't have.
I have not read you your rights.
Oh God.
That is not how your rights work.
The law works. You didn't say you have a right to remain silent. So then
Well, you have the right to remain silent. Shut the fuck up.
You didn't say that. You just pinned me down to the ground. You didn't say you have the right to remain silent. So therefore, I'm free to go. And you know you didn't say that because you just admitted it.
Yes, because that's not how it works.
It's how the law works. If you don't say that, then I'm free to go.
No, that is not correct.
You didn't give me my rights. You didn't give me my rights.
That is only if I wish to ask you questions while you're in custody.
How the law works. Did you go to school?
Eventually taken into custody, the dramatic episode did not conclude.
So that would be the bad cop. I think, yeah, I would be like, well, you do have the right to remain silent, so shut the fuck up.
Don't touch me. Why are you touching me? But they put me down to the ground and we don't care. Why are 5 officers taking me?
Wait, because this is not over. This is still going on. This is still going. We're still going. Well, yeah, to cuff you.
I'm not touching your hand. My hands are free. I'm wrapping their hands. The hands are gone.
Maybe we should add the Sona cop.
Trespass and 2 counts of battery against a police officer.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, this was, I think that's quite enough. Dude, like my forehead is like so tight. I feel like my vein is about to pop on those people. You have the right to remain silent, but apparently not the ability. Yeah, apparently not. Dorothy, also, thank you so much. You guys, that's it. I think we can, let me just switch to, let me just post a poll. You guys can start suggesting. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. It was me. Tis me. Okay, now we can get to, because we've reached the goal of 20 super chats during the stream, which, by the way, thank you so much, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Now you guys can suggest, because the goal has been reached, which means chat picks the theme or topic of the next reaction stream, which is gonna be on Friday. So you guys can, cat videos, that's one suggestion. You guys can go ahead and suggest what we're gonna watch on Friday. So one suggestion is cat videos. Cat videos, anything goes. Honestly, anything goes. Anything is fair game. So you guys can suggest whatever you think I should watch. Whatever you think would be a good watch. Wolf, thank you so much for being here, for tuning into the stream, and I hope you have a wonderful night. Craziest police videos on the internet by Daily Dose of Internet. Oh, interesting. Wait, let me just write it down. So cat videos. Let me see. Cat videos. Okay, craziest police videos by Daily Dose of Internet. Okay. Crazy police videos, Daily Dose of Internet. For more cop videos. Cat videos with Fearsona. Okay, I do have cat videos. Thank you so much, Joshua. Scary door cam footage. Keyword I learned today is generational trauma and hands are gone. Okay, scary door cam footage. Let me write it down. Scary door cam footage. Okay, we got that. Interrogations. I'm gonna choose. I can choose 4 options. So right now I'm just writing down the list of your suggestions, and then I'm gonna choose 4 options out of these. Okay. Angel Engine analog horror. Oh, Angel Engine. Interesting. Analog horror. What? Okay. How about the fat electrician? What? What? Oh, okay. Fat electrician. Okay. SCP videos. Ghost videos or hunted investigations. So ghost videos. Videos or haunted investigations. Okay. Reacting to Sona's old videos. No. No. Guys, what? The back rooms. Creepy camping encounters. Camping encounters. Okay. Florida Man articles. Oh, interesting. Articles. Okay, we have like a long list of things. Florida Man is pretty good. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay. Have you ever watched something from Wartime Stories? Ah, Wartime Stories. Nice. Okay, I think we're good. So we have cat videos, crazy police videos, daily dose of internet from the daily dose of internet, scary door cam footage, interrogations, Angel Engine analog horror. That's interesting. Fat electrician. I've never seen this, so I kind of want to go with something that I haven't seen. But we're gonna go with, okay, so SCP videos, ghost videos, haunted investigations. I feel like we've done this before, and I'm gonna do it in the future, like ghost videos for sure. I kind of want to do something new. Reacting to Sona's old videos. No! Guys, I can't. I'm gonna cringe so much. The backrooms, creepy camping encounters, Florida Men articles, wartime stories. Okay, I'm gonna choose. I think it's good. I think we're gonna... No! Okay, I think you guys really want... Okay, what theme... topic for next reaction stream. Let's go. So cat videos. I'm gonna choose this. Fat electrician because I'm intrigued. Electrician. We're gonna go with Florida Man articles. And we're gonna Sona's old videos. Oh no. I'm gonna go with these 4. I feel like you guys want me to suffer, so if you are in the stream, take a moment to vote for the next theme and topic of reaction stream. What are we gonna watch on Friday? Like, is it gonna be cat videos? Is it gonna be fat electrician? Which I don't know what it is, so interesting. Are we gonna be reading Florida Men articles or Florida Men cases? Or are we gonna be watching my old videos? Don't! Please spare me. God, why? Okay, fat electrician. Like, why is Sona? Why are my old videos leading? No. Don't do this to me. This is gonna be a good result. Please no. It's gonna be your own. Please no. Come on. Fat electrician or Florida Man or cat videos. No one wants to watch cat videos. Come on, spare me. I don't know what fat electrician is. So I was like, oh, maybe that one. Maybe that one's gonna. That one sounds really, really interesting. So I'm gonna give you guys like until everyone has voted. So if you are in the stream, please try to vote right now. Just take a moment to choose one of the topics and vote in the poll. And you know, like just vote, not just have some mercy. I'm gonna give it like let's say a couple of minutes, the poll, for everyone to vote, and then we'll see what's gonna win. right now, I'm very concerned. Florida man. I'm very concerned about this. Fat Electrician does a lot of interesting dives into military stuff and businesses. Interesting. Okay, that's pretty interesting. That is pretty interesting. I would watch that. Fat Electrician. Not bad, not bad. Okay, in the meantime, while you guys are voting, which make sure to vote, make sure to take a second and vote for the next reaction live stream topic. Just gonna remind you guys that my 3D debut is coming up. It's coming up on June 28th or 29th. Right now it's 28th, but if I'm late, then it's gonna, if I'm like, you know, still setting things up, then it's gonna be, or fixing stuff, it's gonna be on the 29th, but for now 28th. There will be an early pre-debut for my Patreon members on Patreon on the weekend of 21st, 22nd of June. So just remember that if you are a Patreon member at any level, you guys will be able to join that stream and witness the 3D model first, ahead of everyone. Also, Vin, thank you so much for being a member for 2 months. As a newcomer, glad we can catch up VODs. Yeah, absolutely. No, there's a lot of VODs, right? Like my whole channel, every single stream is still up there. You guys can rewatch it, all the cases, all the VODs. Danny, thank you so much. Wait, let me just like the supas. I have to like the supas. If possible, could we react to Corey and Kenshin out of context next time? Oh, like after the one that's like pulled. Okay, I have to write it down. Corey Kenshin out of. Wait. Oh no, wait. I thought it was like something else. Context. Okay, I wrote it down. Yeah, I can do that. We'll see. Let's look at the, okay, a couple more minutes. You guys, if you are in the stream, please take a moment to vote, so that it's like, oh, the majority of people in the stream voted, and I know that the majority wanted to watch XYZ, right? Like whatever you wanted to watch. Just a reminder, we do have, so we're gonna have a reaction stream on Friday, same time, 6 p.m. Pacific time, and then I'm gonna have a case on Patreon. And this case is insane. So the case I will be covering is one that happened in England. There was this hospital that within 1 year had so many deaths in the NICU, which is the neonatal or natal intensive care unit, which means babies, like premature babies or just babies with some difficulties. Normally, yes, that happens in hospitals, but within that 1 year, it happened so much that people started kind of like making up rumors that this hospital is haunted, or there's like some kind of curse put on this hospital because so many babies in the NICU were dying with different reasons, like for different reasons. So they're like, oh, what is happening? You know, like suddenly the baby was doing fine, and then an hour later, or like the night later, or like the following day, the baby was dead. And it was insane. Yeah, it was insane. So everyone was like just kind of investigating, you know, trying to explain things, you know, parents, especially parents were devastated because their babies were doing fine one night, and then the following morning or a couple of hours later, and they were pronounced dead. So the investigation was underway. You know, the staff was investigated, obviously, like they were the first ones to be investigated. And well, I'm not gonna lie, like the investigation was kind of mishandled, and the plot twist at the end was just so horrible, so incredibly horrible. And when you realize that it was a person who was like around the scene, like every single one of them, and the background, just like what happened, how it happened, why it happened. That's the worst part. Why it happened and how it happened. That was like the worst, when you realize like what was happening. So that's the case for Patreon this week, and that one's gonna be on Saturday, 6 p.m. Pacific time, as always. you'll see. I'm not gonna say anything, but it's kind of crazy. Let me say this. Those babies died because of text messages. That's all I'm gonna say. Babies died within 1 year. In like so many babies, from baby A to baby like Q. They suffered and died because of text messages. And that's all. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. It is insane. Yeah. Yeah, it was a crazy case. Like, and it's the fact that when you realize that all those babies died because of text messages, that's yeah. That is pretty wild. Yeah. No, I'm not lying. Like that's what it comes down. Like that's what it came down to. Text messages. 5G signal strikes again. Maybe not. If you join the Patreon stream, you're gonna find out. And then we're gonna have another case here on YouTube. I haven't really finished the case yet, so I'll tell you guys about it a little bit later. But yeah, we're gonna have another case on Sunday, same time. Guys, please vote in the poll. Don't make me watch my old videos, please. God, why? Okay. I guess I'm gonna be watching my old videos. Well, it's been 8 minutes. I think it's time to end the poll. Holy shit. Okay then. So I will watch my old videos. We're gonna end the poll here. So Friday, we're watching my old videos, apparently. Fuck. 2.0, I bet it's something like that. Sure. You knew this was gonna, I knew this was gonna happen. I kind of had a feeling that you guys are not gonna have any mercy on me. But yeah, so we're watching my old videos. God, I'm gonna be cringing so much. We could make the second choice a backup in case of severe cringe. Okay, so the second choice is Fat Electrician in case of a severe cringe. So if I cringe severely, then we're gonna watch Fat Electrician. Okay, that is it for today. You guys, thank you so much for tuning into my stream today. Stay safe out there. Always lock your doors and windows. Bear your hexes until the next time. I have to mentally prepare for Friday. I'm gonna be crying generational trauma. Like, no, generational trauma of Sona 1.0, 2.0, 3.0. That's generational trauma. But thank you so much for all the super chats. Thank you so much for all the chats and messages in the chat. And you guys, I'll see you the next time. Bye. Danny, thank you so much for the last super chat. And I'm gonna I do have a fun fact. Have you guys ever seen a video of Pika, which, by the way, this is like a rodent that I genuinely thought that it was called Pika, because it's like Pika Pika, but like Pikachu, but it's apparently Pika. Did you guys know that Pikas just rob each other? Like when they are like preparing for winter, there was this video of a Pika, female Pika, preparing for winter, and she's like preparing her burrow, so she's just like loading it with different plants and whatnot, right, like to kind of like close it. But then she like figures out that there's another Pika really close to her burrow, like it's this male Pika, and she decides, you know what, this is too much work, I'm gonna steal the plants and the everything else, like I'm gonna steal it from this other Pika's burrow. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like, that's why the Pikas are called the mountain bandit. They're called the bandits. It's great. The Pika crimes. Yeah, they're called mountain bandits. It's great. Some real generational trauma. No, for real, for real. A bandit of bikers. Yes, a bandit of bikers. Okay, that's it for today, you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.